random ass shit that like
Yeah, we have
trying
those
to
at work.
trying to find my own way to cook something that's not normal.
Gotta get adventurous there, huh?
I know, I was just getting so burnt out on everything.
Have you ever used an air fryer?
Yes, I actually recently
Love those.
just got an air fryer because my girlfriend had an actual deep fryer and we barely ever used it. And it's like every time we wanted to go use it, it'd be like the oil was old and it was gross smelling, and then we wouldn't end up using it. And it's like, nah. But we've been using the fuck out of that thing. I actually got like frozen calamari that I just cooked in the air fryer and just ate.
That's funny. I just had the same thing yesterday. Air
Calamari.
fryer's pretty good.
It's funny. I'm getting an air fryer probably in the next month.
So this is the funniest part of getting an air fryer. So I bought one. Hold on a second.
Okay, let me take a look and see if I can find the receipt.
I guess like 5 weeks ago, I bought an air fryer, and then I told all my coworkers about it. I used the fuck out of it like the first weekend I had it. I think we cooked like 3 or 4 different things in there because we just wanted to try it out. And then so I was telling all my coworkers about it, and they were like, "Oh, where'd you get it?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh, I got it on Amazon. Like, here, let me send you the link." Well, when I was looking for this one, the reason I ended up deciding on this one is because it was on sale, and they had one of those like click the checkbox coupons for like $25 off on this thing, and it was like a super good deal. But they had, I noticed they had like a suggested like newer model on it. I was like, oh, that must be why there's a coupon on this thing. But I looked at the new model and I was like, there's not really anything about this. I was like, it's slightly bigger, and it had a rotisserie option, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd really use that. So I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to spend the other like $45 on this one since I'm just trying this thing out anyway. Well, then I fucking loved the shit out of it. I told all my coworkers about it, sent them the link, and then I just like looked again. I was like, yeah, there's this other one with a rotisserie if you want that. And I clicked on it. Well, that one had a $35 off coupon on it like a week later, whenever this was. And it was like only $10 more than the one I got. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting this fucking thing. So I got it, and we gave the original one to her parents.
Profit. It's funny.
Just like, yeah, here you go. Here's a nice little just off-the-cuff gift for you guys. And I'm going to get this bigger air fryer that's got 2 shelves and a rotisserie and like all this shit. It's got like a basket that goes in the rotisserie thing, so you can put like fries in there and they don't like get unevenly cooked and shit. I don't know. Everything I've made in there has been pretty fucking good. Grilled cheese is like the best thing ever in an air fryer.
Oh, yeah? Interesting.
I always hate trying to do grilled cheese in the pan because it's like either the bread gets too cooked or the cheese never gets done enough. But an air fryer just does it just perfect.
We should stay at M Plus Hangout tonight and just have Pyro stay in raid the whole time.
No.
Let's move before I forget.
Pyro, did you make a mage?
What are you wearing?
Oh, I thought because he always has his mic open.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm at the raid and I forgot. I gotta go switch my fucking soul binds.
Yeah, I made sure I did that last night after having the wrong everything on for most of the raid. Did that whole fight with fucking Crimson Rune on.
Metro said he was gonna be here OMC, so.
What happened?
I believe Metro.
He asked if Jix was gonna be here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He told me he was. I'm not online right now.
Cheeky poo.
We'll just hang out in Bastion until we find out for sure what Jix is doing.
Make sure your transmog's green for St. Pat's Day.
Oh, yeah, today's St. Patty's Day, yeah.
I didn't wear green today, I forgot about that.
I accidentally wore green today and didn't even realize it.
Get pinched.
No.
What?
I
You just
didn't
use that, OMC.
Didn't interact with other
Turns-
humans.
Any transmog green.
Oh,
Actually, that's not true. Some guy like split a ball in half at the range and made a comment, and I laughed at his comment, and that was it.
I put that on. Thank you.
Do you actually have that?
I don't always wear it because I don't always want my transmogs to look green.
Thought I was weird that I'm like one of the few people I figured that would just keep that item in their bag all the time.
Yeah, I like it, and honestly, I forget all about it. Books? Who the fuck reads books?
Books are awesome.
Because knowledge is power.
And now you know. Do 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 do.
I'm gonna do Sin for Artificer, since running the seed is rare, and even when I do, it's not a.
I would like you to do Sin for every fight from now
You like it?
on. I mean, you
Oh.
increase your damage by over 1,000. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so why would you switch off it?
More mobility.
Oh yeah.
So maybe you would know Metro because you probably played more classic on private servers than anybody else. Was spell power rogue a thing in
Yes.
classic?
Yep. Oh wait, do you
Like-
mean only on private servers or in actual classic?
I mean, I don't know if anybody used it in actual classic.
Oh okay. Yeah, and on private servers it was like the top DPS spec. There was those
Apparently
two
that's
spell
the-
power daggers that they would use, and it would be like fucking insane the poison damage or whatever.
Well, so apparently the thing, I don't know if it's going to be a thing on like actual Burning Crusade servers or if they'll patch it, or if this was like a thing you could have done and just nobody ever did it. But they would have like 4 copies of, or 4 different weapons they would switch with different ranks of deadly poison.
Oh, and
So they
apply
would have,
different
like,
poisons.
Yeah, you would just keep like 25 stacks of all 5
Now
ranks. Of deadly
that I
poison.
think is a private server bug because that was talked a lot about on the private server, the TBC private servers I played. You used to be able to do the same thing with Judgment on these servers. You'd be able to get like 3 or 4 ranks of Judgment of the Wise or whatever, the Wisdom Judgment to get mana back, and it would basically be like 1 auto attack would give you like 10% of your mana. So I don't think that was ever like I can't imagine that's how it's supposed to be.
That'd be crazy though. I kind of thought about this. I completely forgot until recently. There was a way back in BC to get like full avoidance capped rogue, where you could legit never be hit.
Sorry, I had to grab something. Did you say something that I should?
I just said there's a way as a rogue to get 100% avoidance capped.
Oh yeah.
So, like, there's videos from back in BC of a rogue soloing Gruul.
Hmm.
Because you literally just could not be hit by any of his mechanics. Except the
Interesting.
rockfall, which you could just
I
move
do
out of.
remember Rule being be able to be evasion tanked back in BC.
I mean, back in BC, the next one I was supposed to tank after a tank died was a rogue, so it makes sense.
I'm Holy Priest back in BC though, so. Sign. Do I blend in with the mobs?
Yeah. New raid boss.
Message Jix, no word. There's Rick. God, Vic's looking so good as that fucking Venthyr motherfucker. Oh, look at the animations too. They're great. They look like they should just be a player character, don't they? Look at that casting animation. That is spectacular.
Yeah, that's convincing. There's been some work into that one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Allied race?
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because they're all dead races. Like, how could they leave Shadowlands? I don't know. Like, imagine
Animation?
if... I guess so. I mean, imagine a Venthyr and the Barons, right? Like, what? I think the rules just don't apply anymore, though, so...
I mean, we'll have to see how the story completes in this expansion. We have no idea.
Yep.
It's gonna be like the jailer breaks out and the door between worlds is shattered and everybody flies into the main world and nobody knows what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely go that way, but that would really confuse a lot of people, I think.
And they can have another different alternate timeline, alternate universe version of all these things.
Yeah. See how it plays out back in WoD.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know. I feel like they have loose ends tied to timeline stuff that people are never going to understand who didn't play back then, and even people who did.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with the alternate Lightborn Garrosh and all this stuff.
Oh
It's
god,
like,
yeah. So confusing.
What are we doing with this, guys? Hello?
Doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, pretty much ready to go. Jix did say he would be here tonight. I messaged him. He's not answering, so hopefully he is still on his way. But we can get started on the trash. We got a lot of trash ahead of us. Got to make up some time from last night, so hopefully we can get everything we want done very quickly and get onto some progression. Figure out where we're going with this add-on situation as well. Still got some problems there. Hopefully not. Hopefully they'll be solved.
So should I just keep tank soul lines, or should I switch back? Or
I mean, I guess just wait. I don't know. He's not on by the time we get to the boss. We'll have to assume he's not coming.
just stay here then? Unless you're looking for trash?
Ooh, I got a squeaky bat.
Keep missing that interrupt. Get a range interrupt, please, guys. You. Sarah and Rick tag team that shit.
What? Sarah's not even here.
Oh, was that you? Oh, my bad. Fuck. I just saw the solar beam. My bad.
Dude, OMC, I played Celery in a dungeon and it felt so good.
All Boomkins look alike.
Hmm.
You know, shit.
Facts.
I do like celery.
Well, to be fair, they do kind of look similar with those fat fucking chicken faces.
Oh,
It's like a big dumb eagle.
Last time I was a rogue, it wasn't even a question. So I guess I was wrong. It's a 5-man group that did Drool.
Okay.
Needs Scorpid Sting.
What would you say before?
We need a Druid, a Hunter, a Lock. Now for Mischance, so Insect Swarm, Scorpid Sting.
Okay, he replied. He said he's on his way.
Well, fantastic.
In that case, I will take a summon whenever you guys get a second.
Yeah, just gonna keep plowing through this trash, so. Got a lot of it. It's all respawned, it seems. Surprised by that.
Thought they would have learned their lesson.
I didn't even see what you were saying, Brandon. We actually had a guy in my guild that was hunter tanking as well. Did a lot of that. He did Malkazar as a hunter tank. That was pretty interesting.
Remember Warlock tanking back in SSC?
Good times.
Warlock
BT.
tanking and BT, yeah.
Yeah, they also
Don't
tank some of
Warlocks
the
still
gold
tank
farm.
to this day?
Oh yeah, that's true. Thought about that.
Warlock's tank.
SSC I just really liked for some reason. Probably because it was the best priest transmog back then.
Threat multiplier. You could like pull off.
What do you-
you
What do you mean back then? It's still the best priest transmog.
Back then when I played priest.
Oh,
Lots of rain.
another ring. What are you doing?
The best priest
getting
transmog is
married.
definitely the one
And
for
what?
that choice.
Stop this, priests with the rings.
Guys, you're supposed to get the boss moves. Can you please?
Oh, this is not good.
Is that a vanish distract? It's a little late.
Interrupt that symbol, guys. Symbol volley. Thank you. Good link. That was a good link.
Good wreck.
Good solar beam from not Jehovah.
Is that how you pronounce that? I thought it was Hokat.
Mistakenly credited him. Sarah credited Sarah with something that Jehovah did so.
Fixing the earlier mistake.
Yeah. Good recovery there, guys. Really good. Either of you
Another
guys need that or?
What is killing you, Drac?
I don't know what's
Like 40 stacks of a bleed on.
Oh yeah, that's a. You just gotta let that tick out down to 50. So they got meleeed by the assassin at some point. This trash is here too. What is going on? Are we on the wrong difficulty?
Our people starve outside the castle walls.
No.
Yet these
That's a
lords
226 ring, right?
indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jail
I don't understand.
Mythic loot drops from regular trash now?
I'm just saying, like, how is this trash here?
It's just, I think it's just we didn't kill the boss that it's attached to.
No, this is kill. We killed this boss.
We didn't kill Kale. We skipped him.
The fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
Court. Or blood count.
Skip the Inerva.
I guess it's yeah. I guess this is technically
It's
council
Inerva.
trash.
Qualified to
Or council.
boss or whatever.
Yeah, because it's just because he's down the stairs or whatever doesn't mean that this trash
Yeah,
is tied
I
to
guess
him.
you're right. Oh well.
Got a couple rings out of it, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Couple weeks of consumables for the free.
Yeah, if you guys are willing to donate. If not, I understand.
And I'm just hoping I get one at some point for old more chains.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
This mirror should prove
Dude,
useful
this
for your
godly
move throughout
shaman.
the castle, mortal.
Venthyr stealth animation is probably the coolest. I just tiptoe. It's like a little piggy walk.
I mean, look how
It's
look
a
how
regular
upset look how upset Rusty got when I out healed him when we were doing Kale Prog. If I had brought a shaman to the raid, oof.
Mm. Bro, you did not heal me.
That's literally never happened before.
Hey, how you doing, Jix?
You have to put your face closer to the mic. 'cause
So what do
that's
you
how it
you want to
becomes
try to
a-
purchase this, Morgan? Velocity donated his, so I'm happy to sell it to you for cheap if you want it.
I am super poor, so.
How much is super cheap?
I've been doing half of whatever's on the auction house for Guildless.
How much is that?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at this ring in a very long time, so talk about it later, I
The
guess.
long boy.
I sold a level 200 of that for 80,000.
Does this work?
He's coming to do it.
Oh, okay.
Really? That price must fluctuate like a motherfucker, because I got a 213 cloak, or maybe it was just 'cause it was cloak. 213 cloak the other day that I fucking sold for 40k.
Hmm.
There was like 17 of them on the.
17, jeez.
Holy moly. That's a lot.
Well, we got the Gloomvale Countess here. Let's wait for everybody to be here.
Oh, yikes.
This is the tough one, guys.
This is the one where Velocity is like, can you turn it around, please?
Really? Hey, could you turn it? Could you turn it?
Dude, that had me dead. Literally, I was dead.
Oh yeah, you died. I
Erased.
remember.
Good times. GD TMZ.
Okay, I guess this is as much as we'll get. We probably should last here, honestly. You just want to stand far enough away that you can dodge this. Wait, it's doing a different mechanic than last night.
Yeah, why is everything red?
I can't cast on her.
You have to be in melee range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Different
that's
mechanic than
weird.
last night. That's cool. Wait for the assassin. Careful, guys. Don't pull all that shit up. What are you doing?
Was it me? Was not me?
Yeah, okay. You're right. It was the event here.
It was that big vent you were running down the hallway.
Careful. That's right, guys.
Trying to trick Jix, but I can't.
That's because he's not here yet.
That makes sense.
Don't tricks me. I'm not tanking.
More
Tricks
green
and
quickly.
smashed.
It's weird if you don't have the conduit in that increases the duration of Guardian Spirit and the other person does, and you try and put it on, it says there's a more powerful effect. Like I can't put it up. It's like an old
It's
classic
appropriate.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it used to be with Renew and stuff.
Yeah, do you remember you can only have one renew and shit?
Everybody wanted to have more spell power, so that theirs was the one on there.
Didn't Prayer Amending used to be that way as well?
Oh yeah. Everything used to be that way. Priests were like the last ones to finally change it. Sometime in like a mop or something eventually. Prayer of Healing was still group based until whatever, WAD I think.
Yeah, I remember that. I was thinking about that the other night. We were doing G-Con and you were like very adamant about me putting the groups a certain way so you could easily heal the people who were near you or something. I didn't understand that it was group based, not like proximity based.
It was a couple different fights, and then there was always like, oh, I targeted Simo, whoops, he's the only one who got hit with that spell.
Yeah.
God, that shit sucked.
Especially because that was like the beginning of them putting all these like weird range trinkets, and like you want to stand somewhere in particular, so there weren't everybody just standing in a group like it was in Dragon Soul or whatever. A time when nobody needed to worry about group formation. Just alright, everybody stack inside the healing raid. Done. Every boss in the entire raid.
Yeah, do you remember those days? Fucking Iron Coon, you remember that shit?
G-Coon?
I don't think you can
Fucking,
say
I
that.
can't remember what the mechanic was. I just remember like Resto Shamans just literally 90% of their healing was rain, whatever, healing rain. He just did a ton of small chip damage. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Avoidance. Oh my god.
But yeah, he did like a ton of small chip damage over and over and over again. So he literally just kept healing rain down, and he'd be doing like top HPS. But anyway, we're back in action here. So let's get a summoning stone down when we can. We will get started.
I think part of that was because they designed it around the assumption you wouldn't be able to stack most of the time, but that was a fight where you could, and healing rain didn't have a cap at that point.
It'd be really good if we had a summoning stone down, but our 2 warlocks are like 9 years old.
They're back. They're coming. We could summon the warlocks. Yeah. Good little grip there.
Is back there like trading class secrets, or?
We're talking literature.
I know.
There's a book club going on in Discord.
No, I'm paying attention to Discord as well.
Comparing belt sizes.
We need to make you guys your own channel. Hashtag books.
No.
Is this in
To
death?
make
What is this?
hashtag food porn, and I'll just post everything I cook in there constantly.
That sounds good too.
Is this how pandas lay sleep? They just lay on their like flat on their face.
Yes.
That's really funny. I've never seen this.
Same way they're dead.
Stein, quick question for you. How do you make it so LVI and raid frames sorts by role, like tank, healer, and so on?
Unit frames, group units, raid, and then at the bottom, raid-wide sorting. Raid-wide sorting, group by role or class.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so weird night last night. Put it behind us. Time to get business sorted today. Okay, we got 2 bosses to kill still, and then we got progression. So let's get this done. I'm gonna put the marks down. Remind me if I make a mistake, but I think I got it now. Was it green up there, or was that one? That one's red, isn't it?
That one's red, yeah. Red skull, green.
Okay, so Morgan's back to doing his role. Sign, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Me and Jix back to tank role. That's perfect. And yeah, got the mages where we need slotted in there. So we just need to make sure that we don't have mind controls again. It seems like a lot of people don't recall this very easily. You need to make sure that your back is where the ghost is going to spawn, and it's going to be in a good location, okay? Way too many mind controls last night. Should never happen a single time. Every single time they spawn, you put your back in a good spot. So the people who are buried against this wall when they come out, you cannot do that. You're going to get mind controlled the second they spawn, and that is ultimately going to be, I mean, we had multiple 3 or 4 pulls last night where that was actually the reason we wiped. So get that done cleanly, and this will be 1 pull, and then we on to Inerva, hopefully same deal. Get back to progression. Here's Cauldron and Feast coming down. We should have even more damage tonight, so we might still have a little bit of a weird happenstance here with the way things are transitioning, but most of what was discussed last night did not actually seem to be a problem, just made things different. Like the tank mechanic happening at different times, the portals happening at different times. Hopefully it won't cause any hindrance, but...
Oh yeah, we have to reset boss.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on
Right now, guys, don't die.
They should make something for the Necrolord Fleshcraft where if you consume a dead ally's corpse, you get a benefit.
Huh, from Undead, you mean?
No, just like in general.
Or you should be able to sacrifice the shield to bring them back to life, like a B-res.
Yeah, that
That
would
would
be
be
cool.
No Covenant B-res, please.
Everybody and their mom's gonna be Necrolord except Metro.
Fleshcraft, it makes sense. I'm building your parts.
Make it like the old DK res where you just are like a little ghoul, and you can you have an action bar and stuff.
Aw, man, that's the best.
Alright. Jix, and make sure you get flasks and food, guys.
Can you have as a ghoul like corpse explosion and you were only alive for
Yeah.
like 30 seconds and you'd like want to use it right before you die?
More than 30 seconds, but yeah.
Did you not get a
use it
flask?
before you die.
Apparently not.
They used to do a pretty good amount of damage. It was like half of an actual DPS.
Alright, let's rock them.
What are you talking about? Windwalker monks? Vic?
Yeah, the dead spec.
Try to get as much DPS as we can in this pull. We were not far
Yeah,
off
we'll be skipping it.
pushing that spirit.
Might not be a good thing. Okay, watch the traps, guys. Note their location. Pretty close to each other, so that's pretty good. First tears are out. Okay, ghosts are out. Tank mechanics on me. Okay, make sure everything's at orange. Make sure your backs are to orange here, guys. People getting trapped, guys. Come on, let's go. We don't have time for this shit tonight. Mind control and trapped. Just let them die. I'll clear all this.
Moon or skull, point skull.
Watch the lines. Tank mechanic. Seeds are out. And we move.
Nobody moved the one right by boss, so I took it.
Good job, because I fucked up and not thinking straight.
Okay, somebody's... I mean, we just got, again, 5 people dead. Swipe it up, guys. This fight is really becoming a bane of my... This is like, feels like a huge waste of time, guys. So please, let's get this fight done, okay? There's no reason to be dying or getting mind controlled this early in this fight. Swipe it up.
Was that a consequence of us pushing the boss that the ghosts happen at the same time as the seeds thing?
Nope, they always do.
We didn't get the push.
Okay. I don't feel like that's ever happened before where I've had a ghost that, on the first set of ghosts that, or second set of ghosts, whatever, like first set of seeds that is like as they explode.
Yep, you always have to wait for that seeds to
That's why we
explode.
have the Warlock portal. Like you're there, and then you take the Warlock portal over, the seeds explode, and then you go into the portal. Literally why we're doing the strat we are for positioning.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just confused.
Like so checked out on not doing seeds last night. Like I had to retrain my brain last night to not do them, and I like completely blanked that I was doing a seed.
Okay, that's fine. Let's get in the zone tonight, guys. It's already 7:30, okay? We are trying to make progress tonight, not waste another 3 hours on this fight. This should be one pull every time we fight. It's the easiest raid fight we do in here.
I guess what it was is I just never had that combination before where I had the portal on me and then it transported me to the other side of the room and got a ghost on me over there, so I had to like, I guess use the teleporter a few times, but I just ran back across the room and then didn't get there quick enough for the portal to not die to the seeds.
Yeah, that terror can really fuck with you, like with overlaps. It's really bad sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Heat up. I'll put marks. Oops.
Did you notice that hotfix for Inerva saying that healers are no longer
People still
low priority
dead.
targets? I was gonna
They're
say
not
something.
Yeah, I
about
saw that, yeah.
like when we were actually doing it the previous week, I was like, have anybody else never been targeted by these beams? Because I was never targeted the whole week.
Hey, eat up, guys. If you could just do me a favor and focus on the raid, I don't want to have to keep tapping out and seeing why there's a comment. Let's raid check coming. Here we go. Alright, let's get it done.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Okay, the traps. Note their location, please. Nobody should get hit by these three. Very easy. Comes the tears. Lines are out. Ghosts are out. Tank mechanics on me. Start moving over to orange. Make sure nobody walks into a trap. I'm going to clear all these. Okay, mechanics are out. Seeds are out. Tank mechanics next. I guess we're skipping that. Let's move. Tell me now.
Gotta get fletching up.
Okay, watch the traps. I'll clear them after the next set comes. They're all in. Oh yeah, there's one. Good. Okay, tears.
I gotta go close.
Watch lines. Tank mechanics on Jix. Okay, it's all like off timing now. Hopefully it won't be a problem. I'm going to clear the traps as soon as they come out. We're in stage 3, so that's probably delayed that too, I guess.
Definitely make sure you get the one by the portal.
I will. Okay, I'm going to clear them all.
New tears. Go for it.
Okay, let's get against the edge here, guys. Okay, so if you get ghosts, you want to go in early. And 5, 4, 3, 2, return, guys. Great. Okay, watch lines here, guys. Another tear set. Tank mechanics on me.
Go for.
Good bark on velocity. Make sure you guys are watching the debuff players. Watch the traps. I'll clear these right now.
You Osh.
Spark. More lines coming. So this next set is 4 now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tank mechanics on Jix. Only problem is when you get back, you'll have to taunt again because I have to do the seed. Okay, ghosts are out. You go in now if you have ghosts. I've cleared these traps. Okay, I'm going to seed. 5, 4, 3, 2, come back. Okay, we lost Fletchin. I'm going to clear that one trap.
Just did it soon.
Okay, we lost 2 mages, so we just need somebody to pick those up. Get them out next time. Okay, Jix is the second stack of this here, so just keep that in mind.
Who's getting blue?
Literally anybody. All you have to do is run them out.
Blue, so I don't get blue. So I don't get blue.
What's the other one that's missing?
Red.
Okay, who's getting red?
Okay,
thank you.
Okay, get ready for pull-in. Actually, no, that's not for a while, so. Six seconds, I'm just going to res Fletchin now. Watch lines. Okay, tank mechanic, careful. Traps, I cannot clear them. Somebody else clear these, please. Hit against the wall. And seeds are coming. With ghosts, I guess. Or what? And there's the ghost now. So you can wait until the seeds are over to use the portal. Bang mechanic. Make sure we have a defensive here.
Don't get MC'd.
That's it. Yep. Good work surviving it all. Not even gonna bother with those traps. Another set of tears. Cool. Here we go. See how quick that does.
That should go.
Good sign. So half of my root frames have one font and the others don't. Is there a reason that's happening?
Probably a reason, but it might not be a good one.
Yes, I got the renown. Let's go.
You're so
All
excited
those
about
fucking
renown.
rings.
Dude, that's 40. Now I could be a baron.
That's interesting.
A
Trinket there
bear,
for.
bear and what else?
Okay, so Fletching, do you need the ring?
Dude, this was my time.
No, I do not.
Jix, you need your ring?
No.
Vomit, do you need your ring?
I might keep it.
Effective, do you want your trinket?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Alright,
Makes
so
you
I'll
feel any better, Jix? You did not miss hands yesterday.
all the way back to
No,
Inerva. Yeah, I guess
I
the
watched
best
the
way.
whole raid back.
Hands? What is that?
Good job.
Every DPS needs memory of past sins. It's one of the best trinkets.
That is correct.
Best
Okay,
trinket in the
Chris
game,
Farley.
Honestly.
That
It stacks up to
is
25
correct.
times.
At least I didn't pull my shirt up and like give myself a nipple tweak when I said it. So.
There's still time.
I don't believe that you didn't.
No, you also need a Vixer. I didn't say that.
Come, mortals. It is time to rid Revendreth of a haughty band of nobles.
Okay, good.
Stand between
That's
us
down.
and Denathrius.
Good work, guys.
Sent you-
It's a big deal
sent you
getting
a
that
pic,
kill.
Simon. Sent you a pic. Look at how like the text is different on like the two left groups and not the two right.
Oh, that's so irritating.
Yeah.
Rusty, where did our friends go? Oh, there they are.
Straight ahead.
No, the people behind us didn't follow us. Like, they didn't trust where I knew where I was going.
Straight ahead.
They're just like this girl, this nigga. But
I
I
mean,
was like, oh,
really,
shit,
why
that's-
would you follow a girl if you?
You had to go there, huh, Rusty?
I fully had all faith in her. I never stopped moving. No hesitation.
Is the text not the same? Right.
Frank.
I'm sorry, can you tell Frank to let you speak?
Why Frank?
Why not?
Who came up with the name Frank?
So if you like the game of baseball, you go to the ball game to get a ballpark Frank, which is a hot dog. Wiener dog. He's also a hot dog, my girlfriend says.
Oh, I thought he was named after Frank the Tank from Old School.
No.
Don't worry, I fixed it apparently. I like reapplied the global font and it changed all of them back to the original one, even though it's the one I didn't want.
I mean, I got a small 7-pound white fluffy dog with 3 legs that's named Cloud, and a big brown dog that's named Barrett. So.
Wow, is he
I get those ones.
You gotta cut off one of your dog.
Morgreen's roommate broke his dog's leg.
Don't talk
Oh,
about that.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a bad time. That was a really bad time.
Not gonna lie, I'm like really tired and I got lost, so I'm gonna need a summon.
Sure.
My brain's not there tonight.
Need those, OMC?
Jeez, BOEs, man.
Okay, I'm not definitely.
What was that?
Metro asked if you needed those OMC.
Wait,
Oh, no, I don't.
What drop finally? Is it the wrist?
Wrist, yep.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, I need the.
Oh, Jix is awake now.
I now need these.
Bruh, I made my fucking legs today.
I now need those wrists. It's crazy.
Okay, Grat
Yeah,
sign
those
then.
are, those are super myths.
Actually,
I
we'll
need
just
2,000.
split them in half and give one half to Sarah, one half to Sign. It
Yeah,
seems. Yeah.
they're bracers, right?
Mhm.
Multiples, so you could just split them up.
What do I do with this garbage bag though that I already have bigger of?
God, always fucking talking about your big bag.
Love how Rick said, "I'm not fucking waiting. The Rock Ellie's out."
Well, we were just standing around talking about.
That's because we're doing fucking.
leather gear.
We're trying to split it in half, Rick. You don't want half of that? All right, fine. You don't get it.
I wear mail, man.
Yeah, for now, you're lucky.
Wear men? How does that work?
I wear mail, man.
I didn't realize. I saw this chick. Her name's Benson as well. It's not related to you though. No actress
Freedom
in
and
your
velocity.
family, right?
I mean, there are female Bensons, so maybe.
No, but not an actress, right?
No.
Can't remember what I saw her in.
Born?
No, not born. Not yet, anyway. Maybe.
Nope, back one's gonna get a cast off.
Oh well.
I'll get that eventually. I think I found the correct mirror.
We're gonna summon right after the trash.
You have to go through a mirror, you just have to come through the hole in the wall.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on some fucking very strong benzos, and I haven't slept in 24 hours, so my brain's not here.
Benson's. Okay, let's throw a summon down for Jix here.
Just come through the hole.
Summon me back too.
Oh no, I'm at the metro pipe, but I'm not going into it.
Go to the hole.
No, not the metro pipe, the hole in the wall.
Summon,
at the
please, guys.
entrance.
Thank you.
Get all.
I'm taking the long way. I'm at Hungary.
You're almost here.
Who am I giving this ring to? Is it Vic?
The ring? Oh right,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was Vic,
Yeah,
right?
Vic. Thanks, Rusty.
That's Brit.
Okay, so let's see. We gotta change all my shit back now.
Those braces have impeccable timing. I just made those legs fresh today.
So let's keep all this.
Who am I trading for the bracers?
Me.
OMC has them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, nothing really changed here. Just need to make sure that we do try to get this first phase done. But if not, be ready for immunities. We actually did this last week, no problem. Got some luck there, so if it happens again, that'll be good. Here's food for you guys.
Can you swap Solandra with Branded and me with Drek for Stone Legion? Since you and
Not use it anymore.
I don't use it.
Oh.
Garbage trinket.
Good for most fights, but this is all offense.
Pump that damage healers.
Yeah, in case you didn't see Rusty, they actually rebuffed Lava Burst for Resto, so.
Yeah, well,
Did they
it's a
really?
1% nerf overall, because they nerfed it by 10% and then buffed it by 10%, so it's a 1% overall loss. But
That's
it's
interesting.
basically back to normal.
I think they
That's cool.
just reverted the decrease for Resto, right?
Well, Resto Discord says that since they didn't say specifically revert, they just said buffed it to
Right.
compensate.
That's funny. Alright, Chick.
Nerfing it 10% to 90 and then buffing it 10% of 90 puts it at 90.
Remember who?
I mean, I
who's
get the
doing
math. I'm
Kicks.
Okay, that's fine.
please.
Here we go.
Make sure you get your kicks.
Rusty, make sure you give me Ascendance.
Ah, that does it.
leave that shit in raid. I just want to know when I'm getting a PI like all these people above me.
This
Same.
is
Okay,
GG.
soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not even close. Bring him in.
Soaks.
X, thank you. Be another X.
I have to get this next deck since I'm doing lines.
Soaks.
Go range get close. Or really spread out for no reason.
4, 3,
Yeah, be ready for the next immunity. Got all three.
Soaks.
Take the add-off.
Got it.
Interrupt decks, please.
Orange, you
All
got
right.
double. Orange, you got double. Orange, you got double.
Soaks. Look at this one.
Okay, as soon as I'm gonna start moving it.
4,
And we're under 50 now.
Stairs.
2, 1.
Ranger on stairs.
Another immunity. Again, all three.
I need freedom on Kano. Freedom on Kano. Freedom on Kano if you can.
Tigers less Kano. Everybody Kano.
I freedom to myself.
Okay, that's fine. It's just an interrupt, guys. Just need damage on skull.
I got double.
Take Paul.
Got it.
All ranged on skull. Interrupts as well. Interrupt.
Take add.
Got it.
Thanks.
You say purple, so.
Star, you got double.
Yep, trying to get it.
Soak.
Back up. Back up.
Soak and melee.
I'm dead.
You've got it though. OMC, you need to back up into the puddle. There you go.
Did somebody go rest him, please? We have a battle
I
rest.
did.
Okay. Only one ad. That's good.
This is the bad one. Care.
Orange, you got double. Back up, orange. You
Soaks
aren't
is
getting
double.
you aren't getting your one close to the boss.
Come on, guys. Back up, velocity.
I mean, we have a person dead there. It's very hard to do that one.
Wrap it up. Gotta get better with that, guys, okay? We shouldn't have the whole fight people talking about not doing it right.
It's a different story if there's like multiple ones that aren't lit, but if the only two that aren't lit are yours, it's your position.
I thought I was in the double, but it was definitely not me, so I was like way far out.
That's the hardest one, though, no doubt. Gotta skip ad, so multiple people should have used immunities and didn't there. Please make sure you're ready for that. We really, I mean, we were 5% away from the first skip. What the fuck was that about?
I'm gonna guess people not using potions.
That's a long ways away. Gotta be a lot more than that.
You a builder or a breaker?
Oh, it's not the right portal.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
All right, here's food. Please make sure you're ready for the pull, guys. Need way more damage than that. Set this up for a very clean first 2-3 minutes of this fight if we can skip that first set and get a couple skip throughout the rest of the phase.
Yo, for the first soak, when we're still burning the boss, there's always like 2 soaks behind where the range are. Please, like, healers just go do that. Don't allow range to do that. It's really easy. You need a burn.
That's after the burn's over.
No, it's
Data.
not.
Give me that fat rally cry. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. If you rally on the pull, it'll help K-Maz's burst a lot, and I don't think we need it anytime within the next however many minutes it is.
Yeah, me too, because my Twilight Dev scales off my health, so.
Oh no, you Twilight Dev and you died right away, so it's fine.
Nah, here we go.
Twilight Dev on the charge and die.
For the first soak, I'll always get it. Range, keep doing it.
Soak.
There's soaks. I got the one in the back. Just talked about.
They're too fast.
No.
You get it?
Yes.
I didn't get the ads, but
Nice.
here they are now.
Soak. Soak.
I got back.
Soak.
You be ready for a second set of ads? Okay, we only got one. Very good.
Let's interrupt Dad.
Soak.
Okay, after this we can move boss. Boss is well below 50 as well.
Soak.
Another immunity here. Okay, we got
I need one on Kana, thanks.
I'm still stuck in melee, so.
perfect. Link here, good.
All right.
2 interrupt dabs.
I can't stop the second dex because I'm doing
I'll get it.
I'll go okay, I got 2.
So
Next one should be doubles. Lines, turn the backs.
This is the bad one, I believe.
And we're actually like a whole phase ahead because of the way we pushed in the beginning. We might actually not even see that, honestly.
Back up, orange. Back up, back up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Immunities. Good, again, I only want to add this is very good. Great freedom there. Just be ready to kill this ad and we're pushing basically.
Soaks, doubles, doubles.
Come mid to help me, please. Perfect.
Keep those people up and we kill.
Star, your double.
Yep, back. Yep.
Doesn't.
I'm in both mine.
Rooted.
No, you're not.
I mean, both of my things were lighting up.
That's a shame too, that was insane damage.
Once again, if you're 2, just focus on your 2. The other people switch and move depending on where you're at.
Yeah. Don't focus on other people's being lit up or not. Just focus on yours. That's what's important.
I mean, yeah, once yours are lit up, look and see which one isn't, and just call it to the person. It can be very, like, panicked, you know? So just try to...
I definitely, 100%. That's why people have problems with that mechanic. They
Yeah,
panic when
I'm
they do
trash at it. Literally, someone tells me how to do it every time, but...
When we get to the end, we need convo. You need to call out who's 2s.
In general, I'll call out so and so you've got 2, or tell people literally what they need to do every time it goes out after like 50% when they get difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say other than like telling people literally where to move their character, so.
Yeah, I'm trash at that mechanic. I just go to an empty side and basically listen for Cyan or Morgan to tell me what to do. It works though.
That rallying, I think I might have missed it because it was 10 seconds. By the way, I didn't know how short it was.
Want me to delay it a little bit?
Yeah, just like 5 seconds later. It'd be perfect.
Alright, good. That was our best pull ever, really. Till the very end. Heat up.
You can always have a macro to whisper him. Exact placement of when you want it.
I'm not worried about doing it any other time other than the pull. Just because it's probably not needed until later.
Okay, ready, check down. Here we go.
Look at all these Maldi boys in here now.
Alright, here we go.
Soaks.
I got back, Soaks. I got back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See, we're actually ahead. That's the problem.
Oh, we're pushing too fast now.
Yeah, way too fast.
No, we didn't make that push though.
Isn't it 80?
75.
75.
How are we one pull? Okay, whatever.
Soak.
I got back.
We didn't make it last play.
Thank you.
Let me get.
Soaks.
Yeah, we're gonna have another
Soaks.
ad set here soon. I got this one in melee, guys. Here's the immunity. That's all three.
Stack closer together, please.
Come on, guys. What are you doing?
Stand.
Jesus.
Got 2.
Soaks.
Push 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Soaks.
2, 1.
Immunities.
I'm rooted.
Kano needs to root.
Registered.
I got 2. Star.
Let me watch X's.
Soaks.
Take thought.
Links incoming.
Still gotta kill this out, guys. Let's go.
I got far. Okay. I got 2.
Soaks.
If you're gonna do that, please call that out.
I got it, Rusty. Immunity. Cool. Only one ad.
Freedom. Or, there we go.
Watch these lines, these bars. Don't get hit by those things coming through, guys. A lot of people are standing right in the way.
Soaks. This is double.
Pot in 30.
Teams, turn your backs.
Do not turn your back directly to the middle.
Got double.
Keep those people alive at all costs.
Four, three,
Good job.
Great.
Like when I get
Soaks.
in there, just like
Ready for soaks and then more ads,
This is
guys.
double.
Big soaks in mid here. Immunities, immunities. Ah, it's really nice. I say just burn boss. Make sure you pop.
There did that before the poll. Oh, you mean battle post.
An Arp Skull.
Just chill. Don't bother. Just TPS.
Chilling.
Good. Great kill, guys. Yeah. So it pushes at 70 the first time. Is that the number?
75.
75.
Okay. So we were actually really close.
Hey, Andy, I can trade this ring this time.
Please.
I already have
Okay.
it.
Velocity, do you need the helmet?
Nope.
Salandria, do you need the socketed ring?
Pretty much only for the socket.
No, that's a big reason to keep it. Earthshock, do you need the avoidance pants?
Oh.
Smash, do you need the ring?
No.
So you want the ring, right, Salandria?
Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll use it.
Okay.
That's a good sin ring. What's that?
That will be an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes.
At some point this week, OMC, I got a farm out of putrefaction if you want to join. If you still need something.
Rick, I'm glad you got that, because these fucking Ariana Grande rogues are fucking ridiculous. And 7 rings, because you guys play 3 different specs.
Cool. Great kill, guys.
Well, for raid, it looks like I'm gonna just stick with 1 spec.
I'm just giving you shit.
Dude, I was pumping. Look at me, dude.
File
I'm
putrefaction
all
did
over
almost
the top,
200
bro.
DPS that pull. That's fucking crazy for a
Can you-
210 trinket.
Can you imagine if I didn't get fucking the first set of beams signed?
Yeah.
Did we have a transmog thing?
Actually, I got 2 beams.
I mean, I got 2 beams as well, but one of them was during my initial burst, which really
Dude,
sucked.
yeah. I was pulled for the first set. I was in the midst of just annihilating Inerva, dude.
Did you still have CDs up? My 30-second CD that I missed fucking 10 seconds of?
Hey, the previous ring, mastery, versatility. One went to Vic. What was the other one? Could I get that?
That was Salandria. He's keeping it.
Okay. I'll grab the next one.
As long as I didn't grape
Yeah, we
watch
can
that.
do the crash at least.
Thank you both for attending. The ball would not be
That wasn't the ring he was talking about. That's the one off the previous boss.
Oh, purple bars, let's go.
Oh, my bad. You were not talking about the one that just dropped, Rusty?
No, sorry about the mastery burst one.
No, sorry. I don't remember that.
Does anyone else have a mastery burst one? One went to Vic. Where did the other one
Are
go?
you talking about the BOE?
No, the one off
Oh,
of
that's
the
Quivers.
Hyper.
Gotcha.
There was like 3 of them or something.
Yeah, I got one.
And you need
Oh
that
yeah,
one,
I
right?
kept mine because it's good for
Okay.
dungeons.
Good. As long as it all went to people.
That's weird, Sang. We both got 81% for our eye level.
Yeah, we're probably competing against people that never got picked a single time for those.
Oh, half asleep 99 though. Let's go. What are these other people doing? They gotta start fucking being asleep when they're raiding.
Just be glad that they fixed the thing not targeting healers, so you're a little bit less likely than you were last week to be picked. I got it like 4 times that kill.
Okay, this is a weird bug. Half the mobs in this room have default Blizzard UI nameplates, and the other half have my custom ones. What the fuck?
Maybe
Am
they're
I
too far.
hallucinating?
Dude, I think you have 2 installations of WoW running at the same time, like simultaneously.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It actually looks like they have the.
Do it.
Oh, wow, I'm so confused. Fucking add-on is so goddamn buggy.
Which add-on are you?
I thought you didn't use that.
No, how about LVUI?
Should see what Siler's using. He probably has a UI package you could.
Yeah, he's still updated. Still a shit UI, but
Is that what it's called? Shit UI?
yeah.
.exe.
So I noticed something, or I didn't notice something. Something came up interesting in the fucking talk of all this Windwalker shit. Mark of the Crane does not pandemic, which is bullshit.
A lot of things don't pandemic. For some reason. We have like
Dude, I'm
all
ready to
dots these
sashay
days.
left, bro.
Pandemic for some
There's
reason.
a lot of
but
things that are
A
bullshit.
few that don't.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I still have a 5 buff. First 5
Okay,
buff
so
upgrade.
we have some things to talk about here, okay? First thing that is unfortunately going to probably continue to be an issue here is add-on stuff, okay? I don't really understand what the problem was last week, but it's definitely has been addressed, okay? Whether or not it's fixed, I don't know. But we need to be more open-minded to solving this, okay? We can't just have whole weeks wasted because of it. Obviously, last week's whatever. But from now on, if there's an issue, we need to find a way to solve it, not just assume we can't solve it, okay? So, yes, apparently it was a combination of DBM and weak ores. And from what I've seen, it's not even related to anything specific with those add-ons. It's just the way the fight interacts with those add-ons, even if you don't actually have a weak ore or something interacting with them on this encounter. So we need to make sure you have all updated those add-ons, okay? Is everybody clear on this? Has everybody updated those add-ons this week?
Yeah, I just updated DVM for like
Great.
5 seconds ago as we're talking.
Great, yeah. So they updated it yesterday. Maybe there was even another update
8
today.
hours ago. Yeah, 8 hours ago.
Okay,
they just
I'm going to
updated.
download that right now. So please, this is part of progression, unfortunately, okay? Please
Swap
make
it to
sure...
the alpha build though on the client if you don't have it, 'cause that's the one the fixes are under.
Okay, yep. Please make sure that you have updated this add-on. And if you are sure you haven't, then change it to alpha and make sure that you have whatever the latest is. Deadly boss mods and weak ores, and probably any add-ons at all, honestly. Just try to make sure this doesn't keep happening. I'm going to quickly reinstall these. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. All right, so please make sure that you have this done. Regardless of add-ons, what you use or don't. Go make sure all your add-ons are updated before we pull this boss, okay? I'll be right back. 5 minutes and we'll go.
What version of weak ores does everyone have? So I got 3.2.2.
Is that like brand new?
That's what I
I
also have.
downloaded a version of weak ores today.
Oh yeah, I guess I did too, yeah.
Mine was March 15th, so I had updated mine 2 days ago.
Same, 3.2.2.
Three 3.2.2.
So Simon, when are you gonna go Sin?
Never. Well, actually, when I get the daggers, I'll go swing.
Best single target.
When you beat him on Inerva, who goes?
I did beat him on Inerva.
No, you did not.
If you look at the boss damage, actually, that actually matters, not pad damage. You beat him.
Look, all I'm saying is I didn't say any of that.
All I'm saying is those ads still have to die, so...
There's other specs that are better at that.
Yeah,
than us.
me!
Yeah, and me.
Okay. Ready, reloading. Everybody's done it. Everybody's 100% sure they have the latest version of Deadly Boss Mods now. 9.0.23 is what you should have.
Dude, we should RP the fuck out of this and practice sashaying left and prancing forward. Metro could be up front, our instructor.
Okay, so yes, the main thing that we hopefully that's behind us now. If it's not, I don't know, but so the main thing that we need to practice and get going tonight is making sure we understand everything that's going on in this first phase, okay? Since we didn't really get to see what we wanted to see last week, we need to keep looking at it today. But we do have a second Balanced Druid now, so maybe we could continue to learn. But yes, we want to make sure that we have good damage on that ad. If you figure it out, whatever, how to Starfall or how to fucking convoke it. If not, no big deal. Just do as much damage to the boss as possible. I'm going to tank the 2 on the side. and Jigsaw have the boss. We need to make sure that everybody's ready for the run around mechanic. I don't know, remember these names of these mechanics, but everything we learned last week we need to perfect this week so we can see the full first phase. Okay, so I think Jufa, the only one who wasn't here last week, is that right?
I wasn't here, but I was watching Cop stream the whole time.
Okay, yeah, we need to make sure. Do you understand what this fight looks like? Have you seen videos of it? You understand how to...
but it's gonna take it.
No, all I'm asking is that you know what to do with the mechanics when they come out, because that's something that I can't tell you. You have to see it done.
Yeah. I think you need to share with him the left versus right thing, right? For the
Sure.
So,
download that. I don't think
while we progress on this, can we just focus in on moving around in the circle and jumping? So I gotta focus in on. Everything else doesn't matter.
I have no idea what that week was called, by the way.
Let's see if I can find it.
Lost heat dances.
So we talked about how we're gonna jump off the bat, and then the second one we're gonna stagger, correct?
What, when we come back out of the phase, you mean?
No, for the second jump, we're staggering the second jump, and we're jumping off the bat for the first.
There will not be a second jump in the first phase if we do this right. The first one we're clearing as fast as possible because there's nothing happening. The second
one will be after the dance.
Well, the third one total is the one that Rusty's describing, because then the first one coming into the phase should be handled the same way, I believe. But maybe I've mistaken myself.
Yeah, well, the reason he's saying what he is just to make the distinction that if every single person jumps instantly back to back to back, it might kill people. And that might still happen even when all the cooldowns are popped, but if you just like wait a moment in between each jump, then it's fine. But the later ones will have to worry about timing of other mechanics and stuff.
So to reiterate, focus in on running around a circle, stutter stepping, making sure you're with your guy, jumping off the bat, and then the second one, make sure you're staggering it. All you gotta do is focus in on exactly that.
Let's see it. Right check coming.
Really just need one healer to call that.
Call what?
Jumps later.
What's the kill order?
Frida's first, yep. That's all we need to worry about for now.
Alright.
And this is an insane damage. It's actually like probably the highest damage check we've done here. We did not make I still don't know what we did or didn't do on the last boss, but the fact that it didn't go to plan means it's probably not a good thing. Okay, so we need way better damage on this boss. It's going to probably be just as hard as the first burn on Inerva. Okay, here we go. Watson on the end of the fight, I'd imagine, right? I can't actually remember.
We gotta stack the fuck up, guys.
Yep, everybody's right on purple. No reason to not be on purple right now, guys. Go stack right up.
How are we starting? We start with me, Frida, on like right here, right?
Yeah, you got Frida right next to the purple marker, wherever's comfortable for you to tank it. I'll grab these two and take them over to the side for a while, and then whenever you think you should taunt, you can do that. Otherwise, we're gonna probably go through that phase so fast it won't matter.
We also talked about previously, don't cheat. Wait for the weak aura or whatever it's the add-on to tell you where to go, and then go. Don't cheat, please, God.
Yeah, you can't cheat. You have to go at the right time, and you have to stutter step. You can't run in a straight line. You have to do everything right with that mechanic, otherwise you will kill people. All right, here we go. Let's get some pulls. Okay, first set of people are out. Blinks on CD. Naya, jump.
Blanks and Naya, please.
Naya still got one stack. Hey, Darker Sidle. Coming.
I move back.
So right there, we need him at 50. Can't have another attendant here.
We're never gonna meet that. We're not even fucking close.
But then we can't do the fight. That's what you have to do the fight, so. Swipe it up. We met it last week, no problem. I don't know, all of a sudden we have less damage somehow, but. Swipe it up. I don't think we had like 2 pulls total where somebody didn't die to the mechanic. That's gonna happen 30 times on the fight, so. Swipe it up.
Moist, did you see the arrow that told you left or right?
My entire convoke went into Frida, but the attendant spawned literally a foot away from her and instantly made her immune, so.
And now the skip's open. Interesting.
Flasks are still up, by the way.
Alright, meet up. Yeah, make sure you have flasks.
Surprise. Bye-bye.
Scarfo, you incompetent slut. Return and make yourself useful.
Good news, everyone.
I have a knack for making people disappear.
Naxanar was merely a setback.
Jufa.
Power of the orb. Valanar will have his vengeance.
The PDC.
Run, coward. Run.
I mean, he's in Discord.
Internet just went out and typed in Discord.
Alright.
That's not Admiral related.
Well, that would make sense why we're so far up. Yeah, he did 3k damage. 140k damage there total.
What do we have to hit?
50% before the third. Now, the thing is, he can come out, but we just can't let him make the boss immune. Which is definitely, it's a little tricky, but the boss can be moved before he gets there. So if we're at like 53 or something like that, and you see it spawning, just move as far as you can away, and it will die before it gets there.
You don't have to move like a step too. I don't know if you saw it. Like, Thing's like honestly an idiot.
Yeah, it's just you have to do it before she starts channeling, because once she starts channeling, I noticed you're a little fucked.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks, but it doesn't actually need to be that finesse at that point. All we need to do is just make sure it doesn't go immune.
Yeah, what's the possibility of maybe moving the boss that you two Metro's tanking to the back when that ad comes out? So like, even if it does get wasted, it goes potentially into the boss that we're actually killing. Is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure it always protects the lowest health boss.
That's why I have it where it is, so Sarah can stand on the right side of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so
maybe I'm misunderstanding.
It's working.
Like my convoke went into the right boss. Just the thing spawned right next to her, so she instantly went immune.
Yeah. Okay. That's not
Like normally it'll spawn out here, and I might convoke into it a little bit, but like then it'll just be like half health when it gets to you guys, and that's fine too. Like it has to die as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like absolute worst luck possible.
As long as it hits one of those 2 targets, we're satisfied.
But yeah, what we don't want is for exactly what happened to happen, where none of her damage goes through because it hits her while she's immune.
Yep.
That fucking MVP attendant there.
Well,
Popped his speed bot and ran in.
When Moist does get back, he should like stand with her, right?
Probably. I don't know if he knows how to do this yet, but.
Was he not here last week?
Nope.
Oh.
What about potentially taking the break now?
Yeah, if you got to do something, go for it. But as soon as he gets back, we're going.
Your beat.
There should just be a raid of like 19 druids, all with Convoke and everything, all the best gear, and then they just kill the boss in one hit, and he doesn't actually go to the intermission.
Hopefully Rusty's not taking an Alto BRB.
Nah, he's not.
In my driveway. I will be right there. Never see him again. He even said a couple weeks ago, he said he was interested in raiding again, but didn't want to commit. And then I didn't until he knew what he was doing with work. And then I haven't seen him again since.
Who, Alto?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I like first came back, and then I think I've seen him like twice in the 3 months I've been back since.
He's leveling other characters than always on the characters in the guild.
Wait, did you race change again, Simon?
Hey, it's 2021. You can't judge people for that shit.
He's not a panda anymore.
I've been the Z troll for 2 weeks now. I even said last Tuesday that we're twins.
Who the fuck is this sign guy?
I guess that didn't ring a bell.
I guess he's not getting his own sign.
Oh, tired jokes. Love it.
Zing got him.
I mean, he is.
Me, you, and Velocity. That's it. For Zandalari trolls.
Rick. Never mind. Oh, I thought you meant sign. Yeah, Rick's a sign, but not a troll.
Richard is a Zandalari troll.
Rick? No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
I'm
He's
scared.
tall as fuck.
Rick, tell us.
That's right, that's just how short you are.
He is a troll, and he's signed on details. Oh my god. We're all
He is-
twins.
He's not signed on details for me. He's Earthshock.
Signed on
So.
details for me.
Did you
There's no
change his-
signs on details. It's fucking numbers. You know that, right?
I like how I
You could change it to
spelled
Webkins.
Signish wrong.
Yeah, Brandon, it depends on how cool I look in the Covenant armor.
Use a summon before we pull. Gonna upgrade and try out a different legendary for this fight.
Oh, cool.
Says he's checking, calling the internet company, reset his router, but apparently they are working on the lines because of a storm. He got like 3 feet of snow a couple days ago.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you should have an update in about 2 minutes.
Sure as fuck doesn't have Comcast if he's getting an update that quick.
Yep.
Like, we'll get back to you. How's May for you? Is May good? Call you May.
You don't even get a person. They just automatically reset your router for you. Even
I'm gonna
though
tell you what though,
problem.
Comcast is doing something really, really fucking cool right now. They do support on Twitter, and it's like the second I post a message, somebody replies. It's fucking legit. I've had 2 different support tickets through Twitter, and it's ridiculously fast.
Can you tell if it's a person?
Oh, it's
support
definitely a
wonder if
person,
it's-
yeah.
I just
through
wonder if it's
Twitter
automated.
better than their actual website.
100% better, yeah. It's
I
like the
refuse to use fucking Twitter, and that's
I do
retarded.
too, but it's the way to do it. Like, they literally replied in a second. Like, I posted a comment, and somebody was like, "Oh, okay, I'll help you out," basically.
I mean, I'm just wondering what business plan is that an acceptable thing? Like their actual customer service line or their tech support online on their fucking website is worse than their support on Twitter.
They don't have that anymore.
Yeah,
It's
the
gone.
business plan in which they're actually liquidating all of their things, and they know that this is not going to be a service they provide in a few years, so they're just doing
Yeah,
what they
they
can
don't
without
do-
spending any money.
I could not find a number to call. I don't know what you guys are doing, but
Yeah, they literally don't let you call anymore. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I call all the time, and even when I moved into my new apartment, I called, and they just would automatically reset your router without even like checking or anything. And they were resetting the router at my parents' house instead of the one that I was plugging in.
That's funny. Okay, we've
The
got
last time I
Pyro then.
called Comcast, I literally was like, "Look, I have no interest in your service. I just want you to remove my fucking email from your thing. I never want to hear from you people."
Let's get a summoning stone, please, guys. We'll get some more pulls.
Similar experience with the Red Cross.
The Templars, you mean?
No, the fucking vampires.
Oh.
Blue Cross Blue Shield? I'm confused.
No, like they kept fucking hounding me, and I'm like, when you guys come to the base, I give blood. When you don't come to the base, I'm not gonna go out of my way to give blood to you for free. And I'm O negative, so they fucking hound me like I have gold in my veins, but they don't want to pay for the gold in my veins, so I'm not gonna pay with my time.
They're just
Sorry.
gonna, you know, Blade Trinity, where they just like put you in a little Ziploc bag and harvest your blood.
Ew.
Okay. Back to work. Let's get this phase 1 down so we have no deaths here. I guess he probably DC'd with the mechanic, but otherwise everybody else did a decent job. Just please make sure you're tight, okay? A couple people running way too far out. It's making it a lot harder to dodge it. Just stay as close to the boss as possible. You want to be in melee range, as ranged as well, okay? Here we go.
Toy like a tiger.
Yeah, that's enough Austin Powers for one day.
You were not on the guest list.
Hey, immediately jump. Everybody jump, let's go. Velocity smash blinks. Recital's coming.
Nowhere near close enough to purple, so everybody needs to stack up on the boss, please. Oh, that was like...
There it is. Interrupt. Gotta get the interrupts too, guys.
Asking you shower Seaport.
Moving it the second the mechanic starts. I was trying to get everybody to move up instead of you moving the boss, but...
Good luck with that.
Okay, that ad's coming. See if you could elongate the phase.
All the way from the back.
Killing boss here, guys. Pretty close. Did again have a death, so we literally can't do this with a death, so wipe it up.
So Jix, you don't want to move it quicker.
Yeah,
you
well,
just
there's
wanna
a
stutter step.
there's a problem with that, because if I don't create some space, she'll stop the cast, and once she stops the cast, you're no longer able to move her. So I have to at least get some space, depending on how low the health of the boss is, and then stutter step.
Yeah, that looked perfect to me. Okay, let's get all these tech issues out of the way so we can get some pulls here, guys. Go do what you gotta do.
I wouldn't worry about. We shouldn't get that recital, so... like.
While he updates, is it alright if I change my soulbind?
Sure.
Not the time to switch covenants, Stein. You gotta do that after raid.
What I would say is on the pull, if you can just come stack at purple until she's in position and then rotate around.
Yeah, I just yeah. Brain no working right now.
I know, I'm just trying to get consistent like positioning, so like all the melee isn't halfway in the square and all the ranged is like at purple.
Yeah, the mark's confusing. It's not needed. Just make sure you're stacked right up on the boss, okay? There'll be times when the boss won't be able to be in the middle of the room. Plenty of times for this fight. It's perfectly okay to scramble there too. If things aren't going well, it's fine, but just make sure you're actually moving in the correct direction. As long as people are in line with purple and the boss, there shouldn't actually cause any deaths there.
There's also no negative to you running with them besides maybe not being able to hard cast if you're a caster.
That's true. That's a good. I never even really thought about that. Yeah, if you absolutely had to, you can literally just do the mechanic, but like pretend you have the mechanic.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's summon him quick, and then we got Fletching coming back.
It's gonna come back and have the voice changer thing that Rusty had.
Oh god.
An issue with this one.
fucking dye your neck, dude.
That's not what it sounded like.
He sounded like identical to Will Ferrell after he had a dart shot in his neck.
I have to watch that again. That was definitely one of my favorite videos I ever made.
So you missed this yesterday. You want to do my key?
sound now?
Oh yeah, that's still bolstering storming. Huh? That's weird.
Yep.
I would love to just go in and see what happens.
Kind of curious if I, like I said, if I just start it and then like reset the dungeon, if it'll change it to like a 15 of this week's affixes.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You have last week's key.
He has the key from last week still, yeah.
So what happened was, I didn't take an item out of my vault last week because I was trying to farm this neck from Spires, and I was like, well, if I don't get the neck, then I'm gonna take this neck out of my vault. Otherwise, I'm just taking Stygia. Well, I got the neck late Monday, and I forgot to go get an item from my vault before I logged out. So when I logged in on Tuesday, I had last week's vault and this week's vault. Well, when I opened the vault, I got last week's first, and it gave me a key. So then I already had a key this week, so when I opened this week's vault, it didn't give me a key.
I didn't know you could like accumulate vaults. That's weird.
That is a
weird.
bug, and will probably be addressed hopefully.
Not a bug. You can
So
absolutely.
it's a bug to have a key for the wrong week's affix.
Yeah.
So to say.
I used to forget to open my cache on alts all the fucking time, and it would never give me the wrong key. So yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be happening.
Like, did you ever have that in the past though, where you'd have 2 weeks of loot in a chest or in the vault?
That didn't happen.
You used to lose it if you had a new.
Wait,
box.
is that what you're saying
So,
happened,
right-
Morgan?
Yes, I had last week's loot and this week's loot in the
Yeah,
box.
that happened to Velocity before too, didn't it?
Yeah, 9.0 even.
So what actually happened? You got that piece, and then after you closed it, a new vault opened?
Yeah, you just open it twice.
reopen it again.
Wow. That's good, actually. Holy
I
shit.
wonder how many it can
It would
accumulate.
be okay. It would be really good and definitely exploitable if you could fucking like flip through them and like see what you get for multiple weeks before picking items. Like that would be broken as fuck. But
Can we start doing that and saving up for the next tier?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, it's like at this point, if there's no loot in the thing that's worth anything, it's just like, it doesn't really hurt you to leave it there to see what happens.
yeah,
Yeah, I can do that.
Like, instead of taking Stygia
I don't
out of
need
it,
anything. I'll start doing that.
I took Stygia this week. I
Yeah, I
would
didn't-
have known.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even need Stygia.
I took Transmog.
Yeah, too bad you can't get Valak.
I took bracers that I just replaced with trash drops, so I'm pretty hyped. I wish I would have taken Stygia.
which bracers did you get? Some crit verse ones?
This is going to be the exact same
I
situation as when Rusty
fucking
reset his
hate
computers.
So much right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Same situation or what?
When you...
Windows update. 10 eye level or 10%.
Oh, when he's gonna come back?
I mean, he's been gone for like 15 minutes already.
Yeah. Hope his mic's not
Did
fucked
you
up.
hoof it back?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, just if you guys got to use the bathroom or do something, go do it now. We're going to have to go pretty straight here, guys. Wasted a lot of time
Yeah,
this
why don't we
week.
take the 10 minutes now?
Yeah, just go if you want to take. I'm not taking any 10 minutes. When he gets back, we're going. But if you got to go do something, go do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'll be back, guys.
No good.
Alright, love you.
Hate you.
Get me a hot and spicy, please.
My driveway ran away.
Oh, that new McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich. You guys tried that shit?
No.
Dude, it no shit is like a spicy Chick-fil-A. It's so fucking good.
You guys feel like
Remember the
McDonald's is like
chicken sandwiches are fighting, and fucking Wendy's just came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, I'm here too."
Wendy's still sucks. That new McDonald's one is the
Yeah.
absolute best chicken sandwich there is right now.
Bro, Wendy's forgot the fucking bacon on my Baconator this week. I don't even want to talk about it.
How do you forget bacon on a Baconator?
Dude,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
That sounds intentional. Did you like anger somebody there?
Andy, they
Fuck,
definitely
no, I'm-
deserve $15 an hour for that shit, though.
No, did you see my post? That was the first comment I made on it. Was thank God $15 minimum wage is dead.
The dead delayed?
No,
it's not
it's
dead. It's not.
It's dead as fuck.
it's gonna happen eventually, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to.
No, it's
Eventually.
not how.
What is minimum wage right now?
$7.25.
Oh, really?
Depends on state.
Oh, okay. It's definitely depends on the state.
Federal minimum wage. States have higher minimum wage. So you get
Okay.
people in states with high state minimum wages like, oh my God, the minimum wage is only $7.50. That's crazy. That's
You make
not the
$10
case.
an hour working at McDonald's here.
McDonald's here pays like 11, 12.
13. It's like, yeah, 11, 12, or 13.
McDonald's
every
in the
weekend.
Netherlands pays $22 an hour.
Yeah, but that's Netherlands money. And their gas is
Yeah,
also.
you lose
$4.
50% of that to taxes. Yeah.
Well, when I was in Europe years ago, it was like $4.80
And they
a
get
liter. So
6 weeks paid vacation.
That's true.
Mandatory.
McDonald's here pays like 11, 12 an hour. They do daily workers, so you get paid at the end of your shift every day.
Oh, wow.
And
On a
rent
debit
where
card.
I live is like $600 a month. So
The fuck? Why?
we
Why
don't
would you
need
get paid
a
at the end of your
$15
shift?
minimum. So you can go buy drugs when you get off work.
Yeah, for real.
Is that really the reason?
Pretty much.
Where do you live?
Yeah, the
Ohio?
situation with
Let it be up to the business if they
I
want
mean,
to raise prices.
to be fair, in
raise
today's
their, employee
world and
salary.
how banking and everything works, why doesn't everybody get paid every day?
Well, the business can't always process the money that they pay the player or play
Yeah,
the
you'd
person
be
with.
surprised to see how disastrous some of these people.
Many people
process
don't
it.
actually do direct deposit either. Where do you live, Infective, nowadays?
I still live in Ohio, near Dayton.
State of delusion.
That's pretty crazy.
That situation with the Netherlands, though, it's like, yeah, I guess socialism benefits people working at McDonald's, but that also means that if you actually make real amounts of money, then you might as well stop working at a certain point because you're just going to get it taken by the government.
Yeah, look at the tax rate in the Netherlands as well. That fucking $22 an hour is actually like.
It's like
13.
60%. That's what I said. Arno was a guy I knew from Belgium. He paid like 60% in taxes, but his school was entirely free. Like they never have any actual expenses, so it's hard to say if it's worth it or not. I don't know.
Well, the problem is like, okay, school's free, that's great and all, but like,
transportation.
what about all the people?
Yeah, there's no luxury items. Like, you can't fucking get a car. Like, it's anything like a cool car or like a souped up car
They
doesn't
don't
exist.
need cars living in their old world.
They have
Yeah.
hoverboards.
Developed cities. They
have horses,
can
right?
Get anywhere on bikes
Oh, bikes, yeah.
or public transport.
They can fly. Is that right? They flap their wings or whatever.
Yeah, they have
Instant
plus-
transmission.
Or and if they need to go somewhere a little further away, they can use like a train.
Oh, a train. I've heard of those.
Yeah,
But
Hawaii
there's,
is desperate for fucking teachers. It's crazy.
The thing is, we run on Rusty's mom, right?
Nah.
Yeah, his mom's a smoke show, though. I'll tell you what.
Have you ever seen my? I think you have seen my mom.
Oh, I
actually.
have, yeah.
Oh,
She's
God.
definitely
Every
you're so
night.
dumb.
Every
You
night.
guys are so dumb.
I don't think Fletchin has updated his computer for like 5 years.
Always something.
37 Windows updates later.
But I don't think anybody crashed, right? Nobody had any issues with crashing.
No, it had to be something else.
Welcome to one.
Next week, I might like stub my toe in the middle of the fight and haunt the wrong boss or something.
Just gonna hear the water being poured into your glass and then there's just window crashing sound. Guys, I don't know what happened. I fell out the window while I was pouring the water. Everything's just
Yeah.
disaster.
Oh, here's another one when it comes to like taxes and pay and shit. the most ridiculous thing, and if you ever question the extreme like shell game that taxes in this country is, I'm a federal employee paid by federal tax dollars, yet I still have to deal with the IRS and all that bullshit. It's like, can't you just pay me my pay minus the taxes you're gonna fucking take anyway?
Well, there literally is no reason for like taxes. They already like for you to actually
I mean,
do
that
the
would be
taxes.
convenient if they weren't all compartmentalized. You know,
Part of the problem is that the
organization
is so backwards that the only way to get a fair rate is to like use loopholes and shit. And if you were letting them take it out of your pay, then you're going to miss out on all of the opportunities that you need to take advantage of to not pay an unreasonable amount of taxes. So it's like the whole system is just,
the whole system's fucked. But it's just shows how stupid it is that has to be a thing because of the system. That's kind of.
I mean, to be fair, Morgraine, like you're a federal employee, but you do know that the IRS isn't actually a federal agency, right?
I mean, it's still a governmental
lizard
agency.
people.
Yeah, but it wasn't created by an
Right,
act
but
of Congress.
the government agency should be able to share data, and I have to confirm through DEER's system, like me, my dependents, all that shit, so they already know what I'm like should be paying in taxes.
Oh, I know.
Just be glad your taxes are not so complicated.
My baby mama.
They know
doesn't
the mass
work.
majority of
She
Americans.
only gets government money, and she still has to fucking file.
There's a whole industry about people doing other people's taxes because they're too complicated to actually save enough money to, to like get all the money savings you could get.
Well, that's the other irony of it, right? So I'm military, and I get my taxes done for fucking free through Military One Source. So like, I don't even have to pay to get them done by some accountant with their fucking Coke bottle glasses.
That's interesting.
Oh, that's
Ben
pretty
Affleck.
rude. The fuck does that have to do with anything? Coke bottle glasses. What the fuck kind of insult is that?
Every accountant, like ever.
Rick's an accountant, isn't he?
If
Somebody
you
here is
do
an accountant.
numbers, you're a nerd.
Who here is an accountant? Somebody is.
I mean, I'm a nerd. I don't give a fuck. Like,
My friend's an accountant, but now he's a farmer.
Was it Hash Browns? Somebody used to be an accountant in this guild.
Denzel Washington in the accountant?
Actually, yeah, I think Cash Browns was one.
Yeah.
Hash Browns. It's been a long
I
time.
know Miss Phoenix.
And Tokes worked in like
Oh
tax
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, tax too. Yeah, he was in the tax field. Yeah.
Velocity or Asians, right? They're good at
Oh no.
But they have special eyes already, so they don't need the glasses.
Okay. Copy there.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have to move on. You guys and
See
your
you later,
fucking
cop.
computers from
Slot him in.
2000. Yeah, upgraded to shit.
Who's next? Who's gonna get kicked off the island next?
I already ordered new RAM. I'm fucking tired of my machine crashing.
Click to log in.
God damn it. Next thing you know,
Cop stuck in the blue bar forever. Yeah. I mean, we might have sat here long enough with Jix being tired. He might have fallen asleep.
Oh shit! Yeah, did you fall asleep,
No,
Jix?
I'm currently not asleep.
That's good.
Hey Jax, you want to do an all-nighter?
You got some coke?
We can find some.
He's gonna get
Well,
that
Florida.
second wind, and
You guys are full of meth.
There's no second wind. I doubled down.
Oh, there's plenty of that around mine and Andy's area. We could fucking hook you up with some meth if you want it.
Oh, I'm good. I don't want
Your
Shallow B
shit.
to actually be right for once about something.
He was
Not even
hanging around in the
once.
stream. Did you say that?
Nah, I just I tune that out of my brain.
Alright,
That
let's
means
get
I
it.
actually know his name, and I don't want that.
Let's get one more summon stone. Then we got 2 hours here. Anybody needs to do anything, do it now, please. I'll run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're going for the rest of the night.
I'm gonna watch Metro stream as we do this.
Freaking
Oh, get two perspectives, double the experience. I like it.
Play your character through Metra's stream.
It's like a 10-second delay though.
Yeah, you just gotta be good.
Twitch Mythic Raids. Oh Jesus.
Somebody did that. I think it might have been Quinn. Honest Paladin was doing it and didn't tell his guild that that's what was going on.
Christ.
Still unsure how worth it was to spend 20 hours grinding these weapons. It is like free 2% damage.
Yeah, I grinded the Valor out, and I don't know what I'm saying. I just had a stroke.
You guys are way more motivated than me. Still haven't even got enough to upgrade one item to 220 yet.
Bruh, it's double Poxstorm. Why wouldn't I be motivated?
That's the kind of thing I did in BC, but now it's many years later, and if 6 expansions from now you're gonna look back at this and be like, why did I get those pox storms?
No, I'll be like, hell yeah, that was a really fun patch. Can't wait for the next patch to do it again.
He's gonna tell the nurses at the nursing home when he's older. Hey, I grinded
When
out
I
and got
was
my
younger,
Poxstorm."
I grinded out WoW for the Poxstorm. Like, okay, sir. We believe you.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we had the Poxstorm.
Hey, check on.
Shit himself.
I think
Here's food.
COVID.
No, it's the Poxstorm, and now we got Cop in here.
Does Cop have the recourse?
What you know about that?
Dude, we were
Poxstorm
talking
Cop?
about cops all day the other day. I think it was last week. Smash. We were talking about cops, and then Cop was just sitting there, not even defending himself.
Hey, you got everything you need for this cop, or do we need to make anything?
I'm pretty sure I do. Let me just check.
Yeah, make sure that
Definitely need the recourse.
yeah, both of those are really, really important.
I feel like that cop discussion was pretty enlightening, though. It's a good conversation.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. It's pretty good.
Rusty gave me like a complete
Fuck, dissertation.
super analytical
That was weird.
play-by-play of the George Floyd video, which is what I asked him to do. But
You were right. That's it's rare to
not
get Rusty to do what you ask him to do.
I didn't
Honestly,
expect him to go into that like level of depth. I expected like a couple notes, like not a strict play-by-play, and like, okay, they did this, and then here is what this person did wrong, and like, it was pretty good.
all right, sign Jix User.
Thanks.
Post that on Reddit.
I don't know about that. I try to stay away from
Post
any,
those
any
our
kind
Paul.
of
All right. All right, here we go, guys. Sorry for the
notoriety
delays
on the
tonight,
internet.
but try to make some good pushes here. All right, and I know it's tough, but you really got to try to maximize your DPS on the bull here. So let's make sure we have it. Here we go.
You were not on the guest list.
You guys are jumping. Salandra, Pyro. There's that attendant. Dark Recitals next, guys. There it is.
Actually, cannot be that far away from me. You need to be in
Get
melee.
back.
Yeah, make sure you guys are in melee range, guys.
Like, what, 4 yards or some shit? You gotta be in range of the person you're tagged with.
Stutter stuttering too.
56%. So again, not even close. Let's get ready to move them. All right, we got to start potting, guys. I don't know how we're so far off. Swipe it up. We can't make progress if we can't make the skip, guys.
The other thing that we can do, which strats do say you probably do need to do, is if you do get picked in your melee for running around in the circle, you pretty much have to be DPSing while you're running around in the circle.
Yeah, it's true. That's a big loss of DPS having six
it's
people
a lot
not
to
doing anything
ask
there.
for, but you need to figure it out.
Yeah, realistically, once you get comfortable with that mechanic, it's extremely straightforward. There's nothing about it that would be surprising. Unless somebody fucks you, then there's, yeah, literally just turn your camera around and auto attack while you're doing it.
Punch him.
Yeah, eat up.
What's your strength at with a food buff up, Metro?
Let's see. 1389.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the difference is because I'm at 1398. I thought you would be higher with 226. That's weird.
Right.
Maybe it's a
That is
weapon
weird.
difference. Do you have 76 strength on your weapons or more?
81.
Yeah, so I don't see why you. That's really. Oh, because you have you have skirmish on primary set. That's what it is.
Okay.
So when the attendant starts casting on the boss, he goes immune. Is that correct?
Basically, yeah.
All right.
There's a red shield around the boss.
I do see a lot of people not switching to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, ideally we would have it dead before it gets there, but that doesn't seem to be happening, so we really don't seem to be ready for this fight, but keep practicing. Here we go.
That's definitely a big deal. Like, range switching to it when it spawns would be better than nobody
Yep.
doing damage to the boss.
All range should be on that the second it spawns, and it should be dying before it even gets there.
Somebody call it out.
2 seconds.
Jump.
As branded.
K-Mass.
It's out.
Recital's next.
That was really good.
Rick disagrees.
This is so much damage.
Wait, what just happened there?
I died
your
during
seat.
recital.
Just Necrolords who got the delayed stuff.
There's the attendant. Yeah, won't be able to do this with any deaths, guys, so please let me know if you have questions. That mechanic is going to happen, I think, like 8 or maybe more than that time, so.
Which boss has sent you?
For that first circle, that was really good. I saw multiple melee on the boss while going around. If they're going to take it that close, the rest of the people have to be aware of that and move farther away. So like you're going to go left and then go right, and you're going to go a little bit further on the right. That's just fine.
More brand. That's where you wanted it, right? Like right on that spot.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I mean, you can stutter more. Like you can wait quite almost like
yes.
I don't know what it is, like a second and a half or something between each one. Like it's almost like that. What was that boss? Tyrant Valari or whatever. Like you could just dance back and forth between 2 spots if you really wanted to. That's how slow they are.
Okay. Eat up. Alright.
So we just not trying to do convokes anymore, or what were we doing?
What?
I don't know.
So forward, man.
No, I don't know. I wasn't.
What?
It wasn't working right, killing the ad with Convoke last week, so I think it's like gotten to the point where we were trying to have Sarah get her.
Getting my full
Convoke
convoke into Frida.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like we just, if we're not gonna kill it before it gets there, we need to have everybody literally turn on it the second it spawns.
I mean, I've seen videos where the person's back here.
For sure, and then when it spawns front left, like,
Then we're
nothing-
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we're putting all my damage into the boss so that it offsets the difference of everybody having to turn and put 2 globals into the ad.
Yep.
You feel?
We're
Here we
going
go.
for consistency, not RNG.
Exactly.
Sure.
Right. And but people just need to understand, like, the boss essentially goes immune the second that ad starts channeling. So, like, even melee should just be turning off, as shitty as it is, but like, you're doing nothing to the boss. The thing just needs to die as quick as possible.
Yep, the rogues that I've been watching literally teleport directly to the ad to blow it up. So
Okay, here we go.
same thing with DKs.
DK's teleport.
Yeah, it's called
If you're
death.
good.
Beware.
Jump.
Back left.
There we go.
That's way better.
Okay, recitals now. Make sure you guys are all
Stack
stacked up.
tight stack, way fuck.
Beware.
That was really good.
Still gonna push.
Beware.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Great work. Let's practice this now. Make sure you don't die here somehow.
So we made the timer?
Do not leave
Oh,
your
yeah.
friends behind.
Easily.
Fuck yeah.
It's
Cool.
gonna spawn as soon as we come back, so make sure to switch right to the attendant.
Yep.
Yo, make sure we're on 6. You gotta start running.
Yeah, after 5, be ready to start getting up there. That's 5. Next one, make sure you're heading to the stage.
Just run.
Yep, get up there now.
Remember the attendant?
Here comes left side, left side. Jumps.
Jumps, Pyro, Jix, Salandria, Hokat.
Tight stack, guys.
Move.
Okay, so the next time the jump happens, we'll be staggering it.
2 died there.
Another attendant.
Right, back right.
It's tight stack.
Jump.
So,
Too
yeah,
fast,
the
whoever diamond is, Jesus. You guys are like a billion years ahead of everybody.
Stutter steps, guys.
I did, but then jumped and flew away. Sorry.
Okay, that's our best pull for sure. We actually almost killed the boss. And we did actually.
That's why when they recommend it during that one, if you have the jump mechanic, you wait till the end of it and you have someone else who doesn't have the jump mechanic jump there.
The dance, yeah, that's what I was about to say, but then we didn't do that. Yeah, so at that point, the weak ore says who has the dancing mechanic. It says dancing on the weak ore. So those people who have it should not do that until afterwards. I think is probably the safest way to do it. There's been a variety of discussions I've seen around this topic. I guess it has something to do with the way CDs line up, but typically they say definitely don't finish it until the dance is over because you need to be able to heal. So if your healers are dancing, it's going to be impossible. But we, I don't know exactly what we have CD-wise. We'll have to take a much more serious look at this in the future. But for now, it does seem like we probably just want to wait until that's over and then figure it out. So if you have it and you're not dancing and you want to get a couple jumps off, do it for now. And then we'll see how far we have before we're in concern at that point. Okay.
People I've seen as well, like you can, every single off person that can off heal can heal people during the dance.
That's true. Yeah, and in case you didn't notice, like
during the dance,
our damage was like way higher during that phase because we have a haste buff there. We actually killed that second half of that faster than the first half there. So we are not stressed for damage there. It's not stressed again until the next time we kill one guy from full. Okay, so at that point it's more about handling the mechanics, and I assume that's going to be the theme of the fight. It's going to be like kind of crazy phase, relatively easy, crazy, relatively easy, crazy, kill the boss. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that plays out. Might be wrong on that.
Who's our next priority after we kill Frida?
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
I think it's Stavros and then Nick last.
Stavros, Nick last.
Just need to take a look at this.
Yo, can we change something up? For the first jumps, like everyone's jumping, get rid of it real quick. The second jumps, if you're the first two, can you guys jump? And then as soon as they're done, the next two people jump? Or we're using way too many cooldowns really quickly.
We literally just talked about that.
Well, we need to have
we're
set
not doing
CDs. That's the thing. We shouldn't
not
just
actually
be.
doing it.
Well,
We shouldn't
somebody
just be.
also, the second set called out everybody and told them to jump.
Everybody should be jumping there. We just need one CD or whatever we have to be used properly, not all CDs. That's the point.
Okay, so second one, you just want one.
Yep. Well, I mean, whatever we need. I don't know. If we need two things, I don't know. But
I'm doing the second one.
Like no
you
one
got
died
it.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, but everything was popped. That's the point.
I hope not. There's no need for it, as long as people don't just instantly jump all of them away and like one-shot people with the damage being so quick. Because I'm channeling
That's what
divine,
happened.
like
Well, that's what people did.
It's
That's
not
what
possible
exactly
to
what
break five. You have to jump 5 times total, so that's not even possible.
3
no, yeah,
times.
3 times, 5 people. That's very quick. But I just need it to be spread out over this duration of the channel of divine hymn, 6 seconds. So.
That's what I suggested. The first two jump, and then as soon as they get done, the next two people jump.
Well, just
Yeah.
stagger your jumps. Don't be like jump, jump, jump. Be like jump.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean,
Jump.
people just weren't paying
Jump.
attention. Velocity yelled at them, and then they all just spammed it. So
I would say that the important thing to realize is you want to be done before the CDs are over. That's the main thing. That's the same way in phase 1, the same way in every phase from now on. So AMZ lasts 10 seconds. So we have 10 seconds to get that off. It doesn't have to be 3 seconds. Just has to
That
be.
is
Keep an eye on the raid group, like their health. Like if you see somebody 10% health, don't jump because you killed that guy.
Yeah, so I have this like countdown of the whole fight. I'm going to go through everything we saw there. So in the second part, so 2-minute damage CDs should be back up when we get back into that phase. Or perhaps you save them. I don't know what it means by this. Anyway, 131 adds 133 Dancing Fever, 146 Dark Recital, another added 216, and then Drain Essence. I guess that's not even a mechanic that we have to worry about. So yeah, we're basically ahead based on this, so it's good. Just need to make that first split comfortably, and we're good every time. Here's a raid check.
Drain essence when one of them dies.
That must be that must be after you kill them. Yeah, they're not even separating. I see. That's I don't think
So
it
it
is,
sounds like
actually.
Metro's first, Vic is second, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm definitely putting AMZ down first, and Vic's definitely doing second. I just don't know if that's enough. We don't have a great comp for this. Only 1 DK, no Devo, really only 1 reduction besides me. So we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, let's just try to get away those first 2 comfortably. And then the second one, the third one total on the encounter, second one phase 2. We'll just try to have like regular healing and kind of take a little approach to that instead of a mass pop everything at once approach. Okay, here we go.
You were not on the guest list.
Jump. Jump, guys.
Yep, K-Maz, direct velocity, let's go. And recital, or yep, make sure you're stacked up, guys. Okay, just move it. Make sure the attendant doesn't happen. Great.
I have it when we first get out of the phase, though. Remember?
Yep. First thing we do is attack the attendant.
Prance forward. Shimmy right. Boogie down.
Sachet left.
Sachet left.
Call it.
Okay, so that's 4. One more, that's 5, and then the next one we gotta book it up there. Use the portal.
Attendant.
Yeah, right to attendant.
Recital, side stack, or just side stack.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
Wasi.
The whole group dead there, so.
Attendant. Recital coming up.
Yep, next recital. This is the one that we want to stagger throughout the phase. If you have the dance, do not jump. You didn't get the recital for some reason. Okay, so it's out now. So Slushington and Brandon still haven't cleared any stacks. You gotta clear at least 1 stack there, guys. We can't have 3 people done and 2 people not started.
Alright, I misunderstood you. I said if we did the dance, don't jump. So I was waiting till after.
Cool. Alright, let's go pull again.
Yeah, I guess that we shouldn't plan around.
I mean, if we had more people jumping there, we would have all died. So
Yeah, that wasn't.
No, we just don't want 3 stacks immediately and no stacks otherwise. We want 1 stack, 1 stack, 1 stack, 1 stack kind of thing. We don't need to rush through that. We have a long time to clear that.
Link is also less effective the more people are dead, so.
Yeah, don't know about the whole link thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry I buried there a little early.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds to remove it, so.
Yep. You could remove it after the phase is over too. Like, we're in no rush to do that. But I would also want to see. Let's do a rally direct for the second total. Okay, so the first one coming out of the phase there, just because it seems like it's a little bit dangerous.
It wasn't dangerous. I just didn't actually. I lost my cursor because my fucking mouse. Remember what you used to have happen, Metro? For some reason, I just thought I had the button for it bound, and I've been clicking it, but it's just, you know, because I haven't been wholly main for a while. It was not on the bar. It was apotheosis for some reason. I just fixed it. So anyway, I should be able to. Like, I just went to hit it and nothing happened. My mouse was gone, and I was like, "Fuck, where? Oh, god damn it."
Is the attendant auto marked when it comes down, or no?
Yes. Yep. When I was alive, I was trying to call out where they were spawning, if they were spawning behind us.
Yeah, good call.
That's really good.
Okay, cool. That's 2 good pulls in a row. Made that first skip pretty comfortably. Again, it doesn't actually matter as long as the attendant doesn't get there. So as long as boss is like not 55 when it spawns, we're gonna be good. Make sure you eat up.
If you use big wigs, you could do a countdown for the dutiful attendant, by the way.
The first one spawns within like the first 3 seconds of the fight.
It when it does the countdown, with bigwigs and it does the countdown, it's counting down when it's gonna it's not quite spawning yet. Basically, when it gets
when the boss does the animation for
yeah.
spawning.
So like a second after the countdown's over, it'll spawn.
Here we go.
So he has to run in from the crowd. The boss rings a bell. He's dutiful, but he still has to use his feet, you know.
Back
F.
right.
F.
Yeah, that was much better.
You had to spell it, thank you. She was raping me the entire run.
Beware. 3 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of kiting.
It's back right again.
Cool, no problem. Good work.
Yo, don't take gate.
Yeah, make sure you gate on the way back, guys. We want to get to that boss as fast as possible. Maximize this buff we're getting here.
Yeah, over us out.
Nice.
Actually, can you do that on the way back? I'll totem it. The big group, I will.
That's 4. Unfortunate there. That's 5, 6. Get up there. Use portal.
Attendant's gonna be on the left. Kill attendant.
There's the jumps.
Somebody ran left with the symbol.
Star went left.
My
That's
Inquisitor
interesting.
said to move left, but I have a star on me.
We actually had both mechanics at once there. That's probably because we were so slow in phase 1. It's interesting.
Also,
every person with the fucking dance got the jump mechanic.
I saw that. All 5 people. It's funny.
So, if you have a Denathrius trinket and you're not using it, I would highly encourage you to use it on this fight. Pretty much like every other attendant it can line up with, and you can just delete those fucking things with the trinket, like, immediately.
Oh, really? Interesting. You're talking about the red circular looking trinket?
Red fire vessel, I think
That's
that's
it.
what he's talking about.
Does like such ridiculous damage now that like 5 or 6 people using it's gonna fucking basically one-shot that fucking thing.
I don't know if there's anything that has a flat cooldown on it like that. An unused trinket is just gonna be way better on this fight than it would on usual fights since we have downtime.
Yeah. So in summary,
in that
when
case,
when
you should be going double on use, like for example, Skulkers for the ad because it hits harder than Denathrius.
So in summary,
have
what we're doing there is we're waiting to jump until after the dance. Is that correct?
No, that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
It just took us so long to get into the phase that I guess things didn't time out right.
yeah. The way it works is the boss like has a queue, and then whenever we phase it to the dance, it pauses the queue.
Yeah, so there should be, looks like based on this, 13 seconds between those 2 mechanics. So that's plenty of time to get all of them out and healed up. But they happened basically at the same time there. So that's just, yeah, that phase 1 isn't perfect. But if that does happen...
We want to phase it around the same time the attendant spawns, either directly before or directly after.
Yep.
If it does happen, it can be okay still. It just
Yep.
not
If it does happen, we just need to wait. Okay, recheck comments.
Just keep in mind, don't stand right in the middle. Land on champion, something because the melee or whoever's running around are probably gonna either land right on top of you at the very end or overshoot it, and you'll get killed. So
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I'm gonna step like back left, so I'm not anywhere near anybody.
Okay, here we go.
How dare you invade my country in such dreadful attire? Beware.
Jump.
Arch shock velocity.
Back left.
Recitals next, guys. Tight stacks.
Beware.
second.
That should be fine.
Cool. The push. Very good, actually.
It'll be center left whenever we come back.
It's gonna be right on Kamos.
I got it.
That was that.
Yeah, where were you running?
You've been in the back the entire time, so I just like went back there.
Okay, that's 4 guys. That's 5. Great.
Remember, attendant back left. It's all.
Ah, down the wrong one.
I don't know why I jumped. Sorry.
Okay, so there's the recital.
That's gonna be.
Oh, this is awful.
Yeah, that's my fault. Down the wrong boss. Although nobody died. You still have most
What?
stacks out.
Oh my god.
Nobody cleared
Back up
any
for
stacks.
defense cooldown.
Just jump, just jump.
Chicks jump, chicks jump, chicks jump. One more, one more, one more.
I can see how many stacks I have.
Okay, well, it was pretty. Yeah, like 1 second left.
I was just like making sure nobody was low for.
Back left, back left.
Recital coming out, jumping after.
Yeah, this is gonna be the combo here. Okay, so just Solandria jump first.
Yeah, we need to do that one slower.
We're gonna
You guys
need
have
somebody to
raid
call it
frames,
out.
right?
I won't be able to do this. Yeah, you're gonna have to call this
half
out.
people have raid frames. Maybe.
It's not gonna work. Raid frames, regardless. Somebody has to call. Somebody has to tell people to do it.
The only thing I heard was for one person to jump, and then every single other person did.
Yeah,
theirs
that's what I'm
without
saying.
anyone
It's not
saying
gonna
anything,
work.
so-
I said that last week. I said it earlier this week. We need a healer to step up and just.
I would like to see one person clear all 3 stacks first, and then just go down
Yeah,
the list.
That's fine. I'll do it. I'll call it. But
Okay,
if
great.
everybody jumps when they're not called, then that's gonna be a waste.
Yeah, just please don't do that. But otherwise, yeah, just go down the order on the weak core, and it'll be very easy to call.
Is it possible?
Are you sure
to
that
do-
we are again?
Yes, sure.
Is it possible for like one healer to say everybody jump once, and then we all jump once, we wait, and then we do that 3 times?
Why not just saying it? Because you know,
Like that
it's gonna be
Mario
done.
Party game with the fish.
That's still like 20 something K damage, and if anyone's at not full HP, they'll just die.
3 jumps instead of 5 is just an easier.
We don't have darknesses.
Just keep people. Do not call people on the list if it says dancing next to their name.
I don't know what the name of this weak core is. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody who else doesn't have a million weak cores will have to find it and link it for him.
For which weak core?
The list. Five names on the list thing.
Was that third, by the way? Am I supposed to link that?
That was the 3rd one. Yeah, I don't. If you think we
Alright,
should
I'm just
link it,
gonna, I'm just gonna link it. Might as well.
okay. Yeah, we'll get
Along
more.
with the jumps, what we're talking about.
Yep.
And
Dicks.
just try to help Vic out if he's going to call people. If for some reason it's not working, if he calls your name and you are dancing, just say in Discord dancing, and he can move on to somebody else.
It says on that list if they're dancing.
I know.
It's
If he
not.
misses it in like if he starts calling somebody and then the mechanic comes out later in the fight, like the dance starts while you have the debuff, and he like calls you and like then you
Okay.
get picked.
Listen, the weak core has names in an order, okay? You just look at the weak core. That's it. So if you're first, you should not even need him to call it, okay? But it's gonna be way too difficult to have that happen. So yeah, he'll call. If somebody will call, it doesn't matter. You just go down the list, one person at a time. We have plenty of time, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure we have plenty of time to do that and get all 3 done.
You do realize if you jump while you're dancing, you're 100% dead, right?
Yep.
How's that possible?
Because
So just allow
throws
Vic
you
to call
when
it
you
out and we're
jump,
good. Let's
so
go.
you're gonna get lagged behind everybody else in the run group.
You don't have to stand still and jump, but
What?
either
You
way.
get forward momentum. I I've done it every time I've had the mechanic.
Or you're gonna kill people if you use the forward momentum that way.
How,
Okay,
how about
either
we
way,
just pull and see
don't
how
worry
it
about it.
goes before we try to adjust a strategy we haven't used yet?
We will definitely be fine. We're just waiting on Brandon. It's lagging or something.
Could be a bug. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's running in place.
Yeah, to our perspective, it's just you running in place. So do what you gotta do.
Metro, does your stream have delay?
A little bit.
I was gonna say if it didn't, I could just step out for Fletch and just call all the mechanics in Discord and let y'all kill it.
No, we're good.
It's
No,
like
there's way
5
too
or
much
7
delay.
seconds behind.
If we did that, we'd be using Discord for that.
It's just an offer. That's all I'm gonna throw out there.
I appreciate it.
I think we're doing well.
Agreed. Yeah, we made progress pretty much 3-4 pulls in a row, so that's really good.
Biggest thing is the damage check. We're hitting it now.
Yeah, that's good. I can't believe we actually survived that fucking complete scramble too. That's funny.
Most
I
of
dropped
my
Healing
cooldowns
Tide
were
on
gonna
it.
really do the jumping during that, or we did only a few of them, so it was fine.
Just mean the
Does
fact.
anybody have a bot? While we're
Typically, oh yeah, go ahead and drop one. Typically, people like struggle to survive it when we have it stationary. It's pretty good.
They're powerful cooldowns, so.
Maybe we'll just have everybody
Kids are
scramble
wearing
next time.
off.
I mean, also, really, people die to that when they either somebody gets too far ahead or they lag too far behind in the dance. Like it, just spreading out like that, just it's kind of like, I don't know, almost worked better that way.
And we're doing a very good job with, I've noticed healers and range. You're going on the outsides and allowing the melee to be next to the boss. That's very good. Wasn't need to be said, but I just want to say.
Okay, here we go.
Most powerful costume.
Back
Jump,
left,
guys.
back left.
Salandria, smash, Urkshot. Come on. Recitals next. Okay, whip it up.
It was really fast.
Too fast.
Some of you got like
Stutter, step.
an
I
extra
don't-
90 degrees around the boss than you should be getting.
Beware.
Like how I somehow had aggro on Stavros, I guess, just from healing threat, and had him all the way over here. and
I
he's on
died,
it,
yeah.
but-
So
No,
whip it
I
up,
know,
guys.
we were wiping out. Just didn't think I would be that high on the threat last time.
Or no, delaying.
You can click off that buff.
No, I didn't realize that. I thought it was like a debuff kind of situation.
Oh, she looked magnificent.
Shh. There's a lot of like,
Stop desecrating overseas corpse.
there's a lot
Oh,
of
it's
like
you.
not being able to click
Oh,
off.
it's me. Oh, bye, ghost me.
Add-ons and stuff like that, but at least the one I'm using, I think it's Raven. Or
Can you guys stop Osh? She's desecrating my body right now.
lets you like set up a thing to let you click it off in combat.
Compies are now eating my corpse. This is not good.
What buff is that?
The Necrolord thing. Well, I'm just talking about Spirit of Redemption, but it's the same thing, I guess.
So just like Infective said, we need to start our step, guys. We can't just like fall on sprint.
Yep.
If there's a trail of puddles behind you, you're fine. Like, it's only when they catch you that you're in danger.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they explode like a
You
second
can
and a
go
half
pretty
after
damn
they
slow
spawn
with
under
it
your feet.
because even if they're under your feet, there's still a delay in them explosion.
Right. Only the initial move is dangerous. Like, after that, it's slow starter steps the whole way around.
I think this is how it should be being handled, honestly, for melee. See what my character's doing? I think you should be using the E and A key simultaneously, keeping your face to the boss and only moving right or left when you need to, I guess, depending on which direction we're
That's what
talking
I'm
about.
doing as a tank, so if you just mimic my movements.
Yeah. It should not be difficult. Like, you should never actually be running. You should only be strafing.
A is bound to life grip.
When OMC does, it looks like he's having a seizure.
Let's get food buff guys and full buffs here. 3 people need food. Vicario, eat it.
I don't know. I use E and then mouse run during it so I can like control my facing.
Yeah, whatever your combo of abilities or keys are, but yeah, you definitely don't want to just actually be running. Like, you want to be facing the boss. Okay, here we go.
If not already bound, left or right should be strafe left and right. Should be really easy. Jump's coming now.
Straight right.
Still Laundry and K-Mouse.
Laundry K-Mouse with Cope. Okay, recitals next. Come on, guys. Gotta stop dying here, man. This is really a waste of progression right now. This mechanic is gonna happen a ton of times in this fight. If you still don't know it, you need to learn it. Good on the ad, even with the death, though. It's very good.
It's gonna be in the center right.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Boogie down.
Sarah's got the speed increase on the way back.
Yep.
Sashay left. Prance forward. Shimmy right. Shimmy right.
Okay, that's 5. There's 6. Take portal.
Center right is the ad that needs to die.
Gyration thicken me.
There's the jumps. Go, get jumps, get jumps, get jumps. No, still hasn't jumped. Need to be over before this mechanic, guys.
Right. Recital coming right after this.
Yep, so do recital, then we'll worry about dancing afterwards. Here's recital. Okay, so I'm dead. I no longer have stacks. So Rick would be next. Jump 3 times, Rick. Rick died 2. Slushington would be next. Keep jumping. And then Velocity would be good. Good work, Velocity, dying there to prevent stacks from going.
I'm pretty good at that.
The 3 of us did. That was a really good skip there, guys. That's actually a good play. If that ever happens, I'll just die, and then I don't have to worry about clearing my stacks.
If we all die, none of us can get stacks.
That's true. I wonder if you could pre-immune this. Cool. It's good. Seeing more of the fight every pull. It's really good. Make sure you repair on the way back.
So we calling out those people, or what are we doing?
Yeah. What do you mean?
No one called
We were
out the
wiping
person.
it. I didn't realize that we were. I mean, I was dead and we were wiping. So.
I did it, yeah.
Yeah, we had like.
I mean, before that.
That's
The
when it
second
was.
one, are we just all jumping?
That's when it was.
No,
I called it
that
when
was
it
the
happened.
third one.
I just died
that
to
it?
it the second it came out.
The fuck? This
You
mirror
mentioning
is
that
not
made
working.
me think of it. Is that actually a thing? Like you could immunity?
I doubt it.
Hits?
Nobody's mentioned it. But
Not
yeah,
anything against your favor.
the second one we were supposed to just we need to get it done before the recital happens. So we should have plenty of time for that. As soon as it comes out, you have to have these weak orders. You have to be ready for these mechanics to come out. Okay, they're not random. This is all happening at a very strict timetable. So you should know that that mechanic is coming well beforehand. You see you have it thanks to the weak ore, and you jump very quickly. We use Vix CD to heal through it. If we don't, for some reason, get enough there, we'll use something else, but it seems like we're fine there. So we make sure that that gets done as fast as possible. Then you quickly do the recital, and then we're back to kind of nothing for a while. And then the next recital happens, and based on our current push times, it looks like we'll have the dance, the jumping dance that is, afterwards. Like it'll go out during the recital. So then as soon as it's safe, one of us will be calling out names in order on the list, and we should be able to get through 15 stacks, plenty of time. We have 30 seconds, so as long as there's no downtime in between, that should be plenty of time.
Okay, so the first two we're jumping right away, and then the third we're staggering.
Yeah, and the only reason...
What is the weak aura that has the stacking debuff on it? I want to make sure I do have it.
I should probably just actually learn the name of the weak aura, but I still haven't, I'm sorry.
Dancing Fever.
Okay, that's it, yeah.
The one that's been linked like 7 times.
So I'm gonna link this one too. It's another one that says shows Dancing Fever stacks, time left on debuff, and whether it's okay to jump or not based on if Drain Essence is being cast currently or not.
Sounds like a good one.
Okay, link that to me. Is it bars as well, or does it look like...
Like a center of the screen group thing that each person would need.
Oh, you mean the whole raid needs it?
Yeah, it's like to individually let you know how long is left on the timer before it expires.
Oh, I see. It's for the individual. I get it.
What the fuck? Why are my nameplates like completely fucked now?
Okay. Yeah, if you want to grab that too, seems fine. Alright, raid shit coming. Sarah, eat up.
Yeah, that new week, or even if Vic is calling it out, you do not want to jump when it says no jump, because that's when the drain.
Well, let's see the timing there, because...
We haven't gotten to Drain Essence yet, but...
Nah, Drain Essence is way after that. Yeah, we're good there. That's not going to be an issue. It says Dark Recital should be 2:30, and Drain Essence is either 2:20 or 2:45, so it shouldn't overlap.
Can you share that week right again?
So once again, first two, you're jumping right away. Last
I'm
third
getting
one,
an error
you're gonna
message
call
from
it
that
out.
weak aura.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about that one. If you want to use it, otherwise, don't worry about it. I don't know. That's probably later in the fight where those things overlap severely or something, because it doesn't.
It's a
Right,
30
it's
second
also
window,
just
so it's possible for it to overlap. It's just probably not going to.
It's also just a good one to know that for sure it's on you. Like the big group one for calling it out is good for whoever's calling it out, but this one is better.
I agree. It's easy to ignore when you see 5 bars every single time. There's no indication that you're one of them.
And
Okay.
you for sure have a timer to know how long until you're dead.
Alright, here we go.
That's a good one.
Let's jump. Affect velocity.
Right, straight right.
Dark Recital.
Nobody saw that.
We gotta get him up there, right? We're gonna lose this.
No, I don't. expect people to be dying there, so I'm not paying attention. Whip it up.
Just jump.
Oh yeah, good call, just jump.
You've been followed. This
Hey, eat up.
Your bodies will fuel the flames.
Res or?
Res.
Okay. Alright, eat up, guys. Let's go. We gotta make that no deaths, alright? Can't happen. Definitely not. This fight is way too difficult to have any deaths early. Right shit coming.
The lock Rex.
Maybe protections.
Very short walk.
Yeah, we're good.
Still slower.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, honestly, it's probably best to just run back and repair
If we
there.
do one pull war, I take the other two. I just want to see what the damage intake is like for later on.
Sure, which one do you want?
I'll take both. You just take Frida and do the same thing I was doing.
Oh, just swap? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Back left, back left.
That was good jumping.
Tight stacks.
Take Nicholas on 2.
Yeah, it's a little early.
I'll take yours.
It won't matter anyway.
Just let me get this.
Let's go back to normal. I was just curious what the damage was like.
Okay.
New mechanic for Metro to respond to on the pull.
Yeah, change the
do
strategy.
the other tank roll. Hey, it's good for both tanks to know what the other one's doing.
Certainly is.
I mean, I think 2 on the countdown is a bad time to.
Not to be fair, we won't ever be tanking 2 again, so.
That's okay, I just like throwing them curveballs more, Grant, you know? Keep you on your toes.
Okay, here we go, here we go. Make sure you're taking portal here.
Kill ad.
Add.
And unfortunately, recital's again, so don't jump yet. Do recital first. As soon as recital's over, we have to jump all of them. Okay, jump through.
Watch gamers, watch.
I feel like my partner's way out of melee range.
There's somebody went the wrong way there on their side.
That was her.
Oh, it wasn't. It was me.
Could have been both. Also Singer.
I can't use any runes here to get people up, so if somebody wants to battle res, somebody feel free. Attendant.
Right. Or left, sorry.
Dark recital again. So again, it'll be after this that we do another jump, and this will be more staggered. They're off timers, so I don't know what's even gonna happen. Okay, Salandria jump first. Direct next.
Drain essence is up.
Sign next. Nice man, go.
Kano, just go.
Yep.
Kite.
Too fast.
People would have been alive. We would have needed a kite there.
We need to just
Still
use
need
the
to kill it.
spirit link.
We did use Spirit Link.
But we had people jumping after it was down, pretty much.
Okay, so now that we're getting to the second part here, when these do come down, I guess I'll start with Stavros, and then I'll just face them away from the group on the lunges, and we can just stack them together or whatever for resources.
Yeah, which I don't actually know the names of the bosses. So
Yeah,
we're
Stavros
killing.
is the one that lunges, and Nicholas.
No, I know that part, but we're killing Stavros, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Stavros second. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so that's what we'll have to do, obviously. Yeah, that's good. That's good to see that. So yeah, that.
Figure out something better for the dances though, just because or the jumping, like the, sustainability of that is not we can't do the fight like that. I was out of mana there just from spamming heal. It's like the cheapest spell I could possibly have. Like if we're just almost dead after 3 people have done jumps, then we need to be doing something with cooldowns each time.
I mean, besides the link, what should we do? I don't.
Not necessarily raid cooldowns, but personal
Can you
cooldowns.
drop a last cauldron?
Because,
Yeah.
Obviously we have Nia. She has the same cooldowns I have, so we can do the same thing I did on one with her. Obviously Velocity has his spirit shell. That's
Yeah. So
every fever. So
the problem here is that the CDs we have are very awkward timing.
we have to make do with them though. So if
Yep.
we just heal through it flat with nothing, it's just undoable. Just because we'll run out of mana.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we don't actually have any actual damage reductions, basically. So it's Link is going to be the best one, but we don't have a Havoc or something to make Link even stronger. So it's going to be marginal at best. My AMZ is probably actually the real best one because it will last in pure magic. I don't know exactly what Velocity's damage reduction is on barrier, but what's the percentage
Well,
on that?
can we set a rotation then? I'll pop Spirit Link and tie.
There's 25% for 10 seconds.
Yeah, so I mean we
set up a rotation.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, but I don't. That's the healer's job, so I didn't do that. So it's up to you guys.
Okay, so Metro's first, Vic is second, I'm third, Nia's fourth, and
What are you?
Velas.
What are you even talking about here? What cooldowns are you assigning there?
We each only have one, really. So
yeah.
So my AMZ, then Vic's him, then Rusty's double CD, and then if we get to 4 and 5, it's Naya's him, and then your barrier at the end. The problem is this would be this is way too late into the fight. Let me see exactly when the 5th Dark Recital would be. That would be 7 minutes into the fight. So yeah, we could have used some of these 3 times by that point. So it's not, we should definitely be using more. I just don't know exactly when, and I don't feel comfortable trying to assign that on the fly. So you guys learn over time and make the calls.
So we're gonna do that, exactly what I said. Figure out which one yours are and start doing it.
Well, I just think that AMZ and Link should be AMZ and Barrier with a him, and then your Link if we need it, because that's more of an equalizer and the weaker DR.
I mean, they're also going to be coming back up later. My Salve and him to enough without the DRs, but him on its own won't be enough. So then when it comes back up, the second time it could be, the second time the barrier's used, kind of thing. I guess I don't know exactly the timing, but it should pretty much line up that way.
Yeah, what's barrier CD again? 3 minutes?
Barrier's 3 minutes.
Yeah, mine's only 2.
Right, so use yours first, then Barrier, and then yours will be back up shortly.
Yeah, his will be up for the next CD.
The third time I use him, Salve will be back up with it.
Okay, then I'll take 4, or is it 5?
I'm talking about the end of the fight, but
Yeah, so I just think I don't think we should change anything else. I think we should just have Velocity's barrier at some point just to get it going, because otherwise we're only going to use it pretty much once on the whole fight. So yeah, if you want to just throw that down on the second one just to have it, just to make sure. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Wouldn't it be better to put it on the third one, since that's the more sketchy one with Rusty's Spirit Link and stuff? It lets us get out
Okay.
the jumps quicker.
That's fine. If you want to do that instead, that's fine.
It's
Whatever
sort of
you,
like,
whatever you guys
like
think
if
is best.
we don't jump quick enough, then we're not making use of the Spirit Link, but the barrier guarantees we get use of both of them, kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine
so
idea.
we're doing 3. Okay. Let's just try that, and we'll keep going.
So,
Great.
from what I'm reading, most groups recommend using 2 CDs for everyone, or some combination of half your raid using cooldowns.
And unfortunately, we're not going to have 2 CDs for everyone. That's the problem with the comp we have.
so,
So.
like coordinating
It's like I
people's
have
personals.
He has 2 CDs, you know. It's like Rusty has 2 CDs.
Well, typically when they're talking about CDs, they mean damage reductions. So we only
I
have
know.
3 total. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Can we just see how it goes? Can I just do the third one entirely and see if we can survive it, and then we'll work on it.
Yeah, that's. I'd
going
prefer that.
forward.
You know, just let it go free form, and if we wipe to that, I'm happy, because that's good to progress through that anyway.
So suggest.
Was that your Spirit Link and Healing Tide?
No, I didn't use 2. So just try this. Metro's first, Vic's second, I'm third, Velocity's fourth. Just go with that, and if we die at a certain point, we can change it up and we can add stuff onto it. But let's try take away as many variables as possible.
Cool. Here we go.
How dare you invade my property in such dreadful attire? Beware.
So this is first. Start jumping.
Back left.
Good job.
Here's the recital.
Two's up next.
2 is afterwards. Yeah.
Push.
Attendant has spawned, but we got the pushies. Good.
Be right by the purple warlock gate. Essentially, when it comes out.
For the dance,
How did you know where my fucking spot was? You're psychic.
prance forward. Boogie down.
Just born this good, dude.
Prance forward.
Yeah, it's 3.
Shimmy right.
Those look like the recitals
Left.
happening quickly, so we'll wait to jump until after the recital. Okay, get up there.
Enough. Your gyration sicken me.
Actually, I guess we're good.
You're supposed to bury there.
Yeah, it's fine. Gotta not die to the dance.
Straight right.
Recital.
Another recital here, guys, and then after that we'll do the jumps.
I'm linking this.
Jix first. Earth Shock next. Bunch of people just randomly jump, but I guess it's fine. Came out as a Naya, finish up. Okay, so what, do you guys want to just jump instantly there, or what? I'm confused. Why did people jump on their own?
I got that.
With Link, I would assume everybody just jumps. But
It's not really as strong as it looks, unfortunately, in this fight.
We're on Stavros now.
So we kind of did it
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
Does ray damage, so.
But do not like be like.
Oh.
Fine.
Odds are up. Gotta pull them in.
Yeah, help me get them in.
So we were killing Stavros.
Correct.
So we were like half the rate was stacked at Nicholas.
Another jump. Just wipe it at this point, but yeah, I might as well jump quick and die. Okay, I forgot I need this fucking legendary on for this.
Yeah.
So when we're doing that phase, we're gonna try to stack Nicholas and Stavros for like resource and all that, but like you can't be. When Stavros does his lunge, I'm gonna turn my camera to the left, so he's gonna charge from my right to my left, which is hopefully will hit nobody in the raid. You just need to not be anywhere on Stavros.
I think we should also, at this point, if we're getting there, talk about how you control these ads.
Okay,
So,
what should we?
The best thing that I've seen is the tank with Stavros goes up to the front two, like in front of purple. You cleave those down and do the first dance, and then as soon as that dance is over, however we need to assign it, hunters and boomkins can use their knockbacks.
We have Metro using a double grip legendary.
Yeah, so I think this is the right mentality though. I think Jix, you'll take your boss to the front two, maybe get them somebody knocks them. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Just you're on them, and then while you're doing that, I'm gonna start picking up the back ones. And by the time the mechanics are done, I'll have all of them in, and then we can keep them all together. And I could even gore fiends at that point if they're in range.
Yeah, there was 3 that spawned like right here. And I came out here and knocked them in, and they only went to like right here though.
I wouldn't even worry about knocking them. Yeah, I just forgot that I needed the legendary on.
Yeah, they like did not go far at all.
You can't grip every set though. You can only get every other. That's why
I can get 2 every time, and there's only 4 back there. So by the time the mechanics are done, I'll have all of them.
Their throw food is stunnable, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yep,
So,
feel
if
free
you
to
have the
stun.
ability,
No
you can
roots
stun
though.
them.
No
No
frost
roots,
mage
yeah.
bullshit. Okay. Here's food.
So say again, you want us to stun it?
Yep.
When they're in, yeah.
The damage they do
when
is
they're
quite
in.
high. They do a lot of damage. This is actually the hardest part of the fight from what I've seen. Getting these ads killed quickly.
All right, so once again, we kind of fucked that up. I'm 3rd with 2 cooldowns, and Velocity is 4th with the last set there.
And do we want to jump quickly with Link and healing CD, or do we want to just keep...
I think we should try it. If
Okay.
we die, and then we can take care of it, but let's see.
Do that again. We've already seen it.
No, we haven't. I
We
keep
just-
telling you.
We've
we
yet to
fucked
do
that up.
both,
What
yeah.
I'm telling you is we had people jump too quickly and we died there, so we don't need to see that again to find out if that will happen. It will.
That's not what happened. I did not link, and I did not healing tide.
Okay, well, I don't know. Link was down while people were jumping too quickly, and Metro was wondering why people jumped too quickly, and we died. So I saw the link.
I assure you, it
people
didn't go
died
work.
after the link expired.
That was a good link, Rick. Good link. Man.
Okay, that's fine. Let's keep practicing that. Right, check coming. Get up, Rick.
When
It's
link
good,
is
though.
down, try to jump and go quick, just to see how it goes.
Yeah, if we keep
Velocity's
having
not
the
gonna do it
same
correctly.
timer, we're actually going to have the CDs like afterwards, the mechanic afterwards. So it's a good thing, I think. It makes the first one easier, or makes the second one easier, and the first one isn't really any more complicated.
Are we supposed to have the throw food boys dead by the time that mechanic starts? Where they were like waltzing around?
Not sure. Can't remember.
To have them dead by the time another set spawns. You basically do a little dance of.
You don't want them to stack up.
You go up here, you kill the first set. However, we decide to get them in. The next group should be here. We kill those 4, and then we go back up to the front when the next spawn. Kill those 2 and do the dance, and then go back and do these ones. It's like
Oh, was that 2 spawns? 2 sets of spawns
because
that
we
were
had
out?
so many people dead that we got the second set of spawns.
Okay.
Really?
I was like, what are you talking about? 4? There was like fucking 10 out.
All right, here we
6
go.
spawn every time, 4 in the back in like a fan shape, and 2 in the very front of the room.
Okay.
We're doing good progression. Keep it up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Make bad progression, Sarah.
$15.
Guys, jump, guys.
Jumps.
Back left.
The whole group got fucking cleaved by stab.
Fight
That's
stack.
what happened.
Fight stack.
Yeah, that's what happened now.
Beware.
Thanks for coming, Rick.
People don't stack to clip people.
Okay, so 2 is next.
It won't happen now, dude. It's after the phase.
Got a kite.
We got it.
Yeah, with the kite. If we didn't kite, we weren't gonna make it. That's what it meant.
Yeah, you know, at the start I may have decreed the wrong target, so the group got cleaved by stab.
Attaboy.
Could we get an AI up, please?
It's not time for practice, Rick.
Yeah, that's 4 guys. That's 5. Okay, get up there, get some damage.
Kill that first.
I'll reposition your boss after.
Second.
Yeah, so we want to delay this one, guys.
Cannot be that far away.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Okay, finish up.
Somebody get this.
Pyro being like 50 years from now.
Slandra, Vic. Cool. Another attendant.
Back left.
Back left.
Tight stack.
So I'm next.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to have the recital first. There it is. And then afterwards, we're going to have Rusty's Link and CDs. Okay, so put it down. Jump, 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 jump.
Fast jumps.
Cool.
So we did it.
I'm dead though. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can change anything of when you're swapping, but if we're gonna do that fast jump with the link, Jix should be double tanking there.
I don't get why we wouldn't put barrier down there. If we're gonna do a fast jump, why that's the most value you're gonna get out of barrier. There's no reason not to when everybody's almost dead.
Honestly, why don't I just double tank in general? Like, I don't know.
Well, do you want to do the fourth?
Well, no, you don't want to do it on the
mushroom
pull,
again? It should be up, right?
No, it's not.
Definitely.
Well, how about this? Not on the
It's 2
pull,
minutes,
on the
isn't
pull,
it?
but like after the first dance.
You want to just swap roles?
Tank. Yeah, I'll just
Okay,
double tank.
that's fine. I mean,
Flank
we could.
cooldowns
Oh,
are
I'm sorry. If you want to just swap roles permanently, that's fine. Honestly.
Yeah.
It would
Like,
make my life easier.
cooldowns are not being used. I'm I'm completely sitting on meta for the whole fight.
Okay. Yeah, it's just I figured you'd do more damage, so if you don't think that's a factor, then no problem.
We're even right now.
Okay. So yeah, like this whole healing situation, like this is tough, right? Because we have very strong CDs, but not a ton of them, and we have to make good use of them. So this is not something we can just, there's no reason to argue about this. This is something we have to be very deliberate on, and the end of this fight is not going to look like this. We're going to have probably a whole different thing, honestly, by that time. So you have to start looking. I should have posted this. Maybe I haven't. But I'm sure there's that spreadsheet or whatever still, but this is going to be on you guys to figure out. But here's a week a thread with every single timer on this fight, okay? So you want to find out when you think the most complicated overlaps are going to be and figure out where we want to use our strongest CDs because we don't have a lot of them. So there's going to be times...
Logs by like a comp?
What?
I just think...
Is there a way to sort logs by like a comp? Like if we could find another group.
I mean,
with a comp
to have the exact comp, that's probably not possible, but...
I just think the
At
best
least
thing to do
healer-wise.
fine. The second one, like sometimes it's weird with the dance, so it's fine to get staggered, and my cooldowns work for that. The third one, we want to do it quickly because it's like other things happen afterward, and like we saw there, nobody quite died when Rusty did his thing, but the amount of damage reduced by barrier would be significant if we used
Yeah.
it there. It would be fine.
Should we-
And then it would back up later at the same time yours are, so you could just always use those three together in
Yeah.
the order that they end up happening in. You know?
Like I will say, it wasn't that bad, but if I had gotten the dance there, we would need Barrier to live. Like it was not gonna happen if I did not get a full Spirit Shell there.
Right.
So do we? What are your thoughts on not doing Spirit Link and then just Barrier and?
Because they're both about the same. It's, you
Healing
need
Tide.
both of them, I think.
I was gonna say, why don't we, instead of using another raid CD there, why don't we just have everybody with Rusty shit pop their personals during that time? Like that would be a big damage reduction, and you would save a raid CD.
It's a good idea to have that assigned in most guilds. Unfortunately, we know that doesn't work here. So
This fight, we're gonna have to have that. Though. There's no way we're gonna kill this if we don't do that.
we will kill this without. I promise you,
let's
that's not
say
that big of a
we
deal.
Add his barrier there, and then the next set is like Nia's thing, doing the same thing I'm doing basically. Then Metro's thing is back up for the next one, and it's one that we don't need to do that quickly. And the one after that, I'll have it again. And it's just like
All right,
all our
let's
cooldowns
just try
will
it. That's
back
fine.
up.
That's
Should be
fine. If we need it later, then we can do it, or we can try out Barrier with Healing Tide. We can do all three, whatever you guys want to do. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just we have to get something out of these CDs. So right now is not the time to be talking about this. It's 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes into this fight. Those are the ones that we actually need good CD usage. Right now, we're basically just like, well, let's use them because there's no reason not to, you know? But this is not how you organize this fight. This is not how it should be done. I don't have the ability to do anything other than this stuff. So if you guys want to take your, take your lumps here and get this done, somebody's going to have to sit down and look at all the timers and make sure we have a CD that's going to work for everyone. Because there's going to be some that are going to be more dangerous than others as the fight goes. And like I said, we don't have a plethora. Like, if we had 3 or 4 DKs and maybe a Havoc or something like this, this would not be a concern. We'd have good reduction for every single one. But we need to make good use of our best ones and then let our healing ones ride through after that.
I say let's progress. Let's do 3, and then we can take it away or something when we get more comfortable.
Yep.
So let's do 3 and see how far we can get.
I agree. Okay, here's Ray check. Heat up, guys. A lot of food. Still need.
So you want me to Barrier on that Spirit Link or no? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're doing Metro, Vic, Velocity, me, and then Nia, the 4th.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just need to know where to put my Barrier.
So you're
Sounds
trying to enter through my gateway right now? Is that what's happening?
So 4th, should be
Velocity, me.
4. I'm just saying when. Let's just make sure this is correct because it doesn't seem right. So it says
4th one is AMZ should
dance,
be
and then
oh, it's going to be way up by then, yeah. Dancing Fever is the easiest one in the fight, apparently. 4 minutes, 39 seconds. So, yeah, at that point, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Here we go. So you want me to just swap roles, right? That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, wait, you're not. Oh.
You were not on the guest list.
Back left, back left.
Back.
Dance coming.
We lost 3 already.
Yep, my bit of.
People just ran way too fast.
Gotta get consistent with this mechanic, guys. I guess it's people seeing it for maybe the first or second time or something, but it's just a huge morale killer to be wiping 30 seconds into a fight like this.
I feel like some people get this mechanic and they like freak the fuck
Freak out. So I know this probably isn't gonna happen, but maybe put down a mark and practicing running around that mark. I know it doesn't seem like cool and shit, but getting people understanding how fast they should be going is like key here.
the markers.
This is a fight that you need to look at before. This is the problem here.
You should get used to the
Yeah, but
flow
they're
of
not
the
doing
fight.
it.
Like eventually, you should have muscle memory of how fast you want to be around that diamond to be back, or you want to get back by the time it's over without hitting people.
I know, that's why I'm suggesting we practice it when the
Well,
boss is
that's
not
what we're
going.
doing. We're
Yeah.
practicing it.
We're gonna practice it by doing the fight. We're not gonna do fucking random calisthenics. Just need to make sure that you guys are actually watching the encounters beforehand, because I could tell a lot of people haven't. I mean, the first poll last week, people like literally just ran to the right instead of around the boss. So, clear indication that there's a lot of people who are not ready for these fights. It's not a problem. This is progression, but it's now time to be a problem. Okay, so if after this week you still have questions about this fight, you're gonna have to figure them out. I'm not gonna keep watching deaths 30 seconds into this fight because of this mechanic. This is gonna happen fucking like, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 times in this encounter at this point. So you have to do this right every single time it comes out, and it's gonna be a lot fucking harder in the end because we're gonna be taking a lot more damage, and a single mistake is gonna be a death, not, oh, that guy survived with 10% health. Here's food.
You are not like one raid symbol in the chat bubbles above people's heads. Like, they basically aren't touching each other. You're too far. You just can't run ahead of the whole group. And you have to be within so many yards of your partner as well. You can't be like a ranged person 10 yards back from the boss because you weren't in the right position from the get-go.
Okay. Straight check.
I don't want to call people out on it, but it seems like a lot of melee are just busting their nut and running as fast as possible.
Can we get lock rocks?
Yeah, lock rocks. Yeah.
Yep,
You chill
make
the
sure,
fuck out, guys.
again, watch the POVs. Watch how other melee are doing it. You'll see. It's so obvious. Like, once you see how these mechanics are done, it's so fucking easy. There's nothing actually to learn. You just watch it, and now you know what to do. It's not like other fights where there's, like, complex mechanical timings. This is literally just understanding the best way to do it, and then doing it that way every time.
I think some of it is the melee that are, when they do die like that, they're in the boss and not at max melee, and you're basically starting like 2 steps ahead of everybody else.
Yep. Here we go.
You were not on the guest list.
Straight back left.
Chicks came as Naya. Let's go. Good.
Here it comes. Get somebody up.
Take boss.
God, how are you gonna do that? Not even close. Swipe it up. Any questions, Pyro?
You might have died to the same thing I did. I took 1 step left and then immediately died because I'm pretty sure somebody was just to the left of the stack point. But
No, no questions. I wasn't fast enough for the assassin. That's all it is.
Well, swipe it up, guys.
Trying.
Okay, keep trying. Good.
Good job, OMC.
Thank you.
Make sure you release and rip. Fine to use like a defensive there. If you feel like you're not in a good place, just probably turtle and you'd be right there. I don't know.
I mean, I would say too, if people are not using them, if you have like a 2-minute or less personal, like use it on the first jump, because we're only gonna get 1 set and then we're gonna get the dance, and like that shit's gonna be back up.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of time in these intermissions. It's a long time. 30 seconds, I guess, every time. So make sure that you're.
Like, I'm not saying it's 100% necessary, but I definitely think that whoever is going to go through these cooldowns. Like, we are for healing, and at some point during this fight, we are going to have people use their personals because it's essentially a raid CD, a reduction CD, which we are severely lacking. We're not lacking healing CDs.
Okay, raid check coming.
Also, pay attention to your bars, like the health bar. Like, you have a health stone, use it, please, God.
All
You're
right.
dancing, you're grooving, you're taking damage. Hit a health bar. Hit a health stone.
Yeah, fig bar, health
Don't
bar.
groove like Rusty where he jiggles back and forth for no reason.
Necrolord, the beginning of the dance is the perfect time to channel your push code.
Jump.
The fuck did that come from behind us? That's funny. Recital now, guys. It's taunt now, right?
Way off.
Yeah, we can't do this with deaths, guys. Like, I really don't understand how you guys are still dying to this. Somebody dies to this every single pull anymore. Wipe it up. Cops, any questions, man? I don't know. Like, I'm starting to lose patience.
I just accidentally stuttered steps slightly too slowly.
I think that swap is good though. I'm feeling extremely comfortable over there.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
saw
seem way
my
better capable of it.
tell, and I didn't see your response earlier, Cup, but basically Fortifying Brew and Touch of Karma, if you have the conduit for it, Fortifying Brew, you'll have one of those up for every dance that comes out, so you can like reduce your damage for the raid, and every time you get, or the debuff, sorry, you'll have it out for that, and then you can use Diffuse through the dance, just as an extra like precaution.
For sure.
Yeah, just whatever you guys have to do to survive here. Okay, we can't. This is so fucking killing morale to be wiping that quickly in this fight. Just please, if you have to use every fucking CD in your kit or do something crazy to survive it, just do it so we can get progress every pull. Eat up.
Yeah, another thing I'm seeing is like stutter steps. You can do it like really twitchy, but there like I understand that's a lot of fucking movement, a lot of key pressing. All you really have to do is watch me right now. You're moving, you're stopping. You're moving, you're stopping. You're moving, you're stopping. Moving, stopping. Just like that. You don't have to like fucking freak out and like glitch yourself to try to get around the boss. Just relax.
Yep, that's what I do. I recommend that as well.
Please don't freak out.
Well, I'll tell you, the heartbeat of the mechanic is what you need to get the heads up on. That's why you guys need to be watching videos and learning that, because it's not, you're not going to be able to actually see it. You have to know it. It has to be in your head. You have to like be able to close your eyes and do this mechanic. Okay, move, 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 move. You know what I mean? Like, you should know the heartbeat of when this mechanic requires you to move, and that's when you should move only.
Literally, that's about the timing too. You just say the word move every, like, to yourself. That's literally when you need to move. It's not like any less time than that.
Okay.
That's what I mean when I say stutter steps.
Here we go.
How dare you invade my property in such dreadful attire?
Jumps.
Fine.
Read really good there. 6.
Dark Recital now, guys.
Very good. So much better.
And and then people start sprinting at the end.
Why did you have to say that out loud, Rusty? You know the skill.
Again, you gotta get the heartbeat, guys. There's no reason that you should be ending the fucking phase on the right side of the boss again. That you don't know the mechanic.
Look where me and Infective are. How did we die to Darker Side?
Yeah, it's because they're coming so far. They're like doing 2 laps basically.
Yeah, and like that's what I was kind of saying is a product of being too close inside the hitbox because you stutter around the boss so much quicker when you're that close to the boss.
Yeah, it's a good tip. I didn't fully realize why you brought that up before. Okay, we got to get back to where we want to be here, guys, okay? No more deaths on this nonsense. This is something that we've done now. How many pulls is this? A lot. So let's make sure no deaths to this.
You're in the group. You're strafing left. You're chilling. You're strafing right. Go far. And then you strafe back to middle.
Yep, as soon as the first pile of red is over, you move back to your spot, and they should not be anywhere close to you when they come back around. If you guys are ending back on the same side of the boss that you started on, you're doing it wrong.
I would also recommend for range that are not like running around the boss, go left and then back out of melee so you don't even have to keep running around the boss to avoid getting run into. Like just back out so they're not going to hit you on their way around so you can sit there and cast. So much more movement efficient that way.
Okay, raid check coming.
I'm gonna try holding my cooldowns for this one and see if I can just hold Nicholas until the phase swaps. Don't bother Tony this time.
Okay. Here we go.
Be a little spikier throughout the first part.
You're taking 2.
Pyro Aft Velocity.
Back left, back left.
Velocity still very good.
Good job.
Tight stacks.
And we move back, Mike. Everybody else. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point. Type it up.
When you guys have the dance mechanic, it might help to look backwards, and you'll see how slowly the blood is blowing up, and that you don't have to move.
They had 2 people there that were just full-on sprinting, while the rest of the people are actually staggered.
Could you guys never do that again, please? Could you die on the first hit instead of ever die at the end hit? It's just so ridiculous. Like, you should never be moving that fast, and I think that's the best way to autocorrect for it. Please just die on the first hit if you're gonna die. There's no reason to be running fast on this. Like, it's crazy that we're still talking about this.
Don't release.
Move as slow as possible every time. You should, again, you have to learn the heartbeat of this mechanic, and the easiest way to do this is to watch POVs of your class doing it. Maybe there's things that your class could do to make it even easier. I don't know what there would be, but there's no reason to be ahead of the rest of the group. That's just clearly not fundamentally understanding things.
If you're just gonna run, fucking turn on RP walk.
Just fucking leave the group. Yeah, just go run to the back of the room or something like that so nobody else has to deal with your shit.
Run to the die to the linked person, but
essentially what should happen is somebody is closest.
I followed my raid leader's instructions. What do I do now?
I mean the stat. Not the fucking raid group.
Got it. You said run to the back of the room and leave the group, so you know.
I use type /W metro, haha.
Yeah, so essentially somebody is right here on me where it is right now. The next guy, melee, is over here. Range is here, range is here. You're going around a circle. It's being close to the boss. Those 2 range can literally stack on each other if need be, just like I'm doing it with Branded here. Just going around, the 2 outside people are going around at the same time, and that's it. Just like that.
Okay, raid check coming. Here we go. We had it before, so this is me with golf. I get really good, and then I forget how to get good. Just remember how to get good. Here's a ready check.
Oh, they sell that at the store. You're gonna want to go buy some Get Good.
What is
It's
it?
a drink,
Product?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a drink. You drink
Need
it.
a flask, Andy.
What?
No, I got it. How much is it? I'll buy
Okay,
some.
here we go.
Oils, people.
That's the cost of one flask to Get Good.
Just focusing on that. Jumps.
Beware.
Vic, 3 jumps still. Recital.
Tight stacks.
Beware.
If you don't have it, move back.
Get her up. So it's better.
Beware.
Back left. Run away from it.
Ah, I missed my sigil.
Wait, still push. Good.
Ooh, that was close.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Boogie down. Prance forward. Shimmy right.
You guys ever feel like you're running in place?
Sashay left.
In life.
This is 5 here,
In
guys.
game.
Be ready for portal if you need it in the back. Okay, let's get up there.
Enough. Your
And then
Fuck this guy up.
sicken me.
Beware.
Yeah, we want to delay the jump there.
It's a second, right?
Now jump, slashing to blink, Solange, let's go.
Attendant coming soon.
Overall cooldowns went well.
You still want to keep it the whole time, or?
Yeah.
Attendant?
Back left.
I'll let you know.
Sure. Okay, another recital's coming, guys. Make sure you're ready for this. And everybody else can move back.
Okay, maybe not.
Good job.
Let him know.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think it's doable.
So now we would pop everything barrier. Velocity Earthshock.
I can do it. I'll just put my cheat death trinket on. I was greeting with the scale, but without the scale.
I
but
mean,
can
there's really
definitely
no
do it.
reason to do that, but if you want, it's fine.
Well, everything else over there is just very compact.
It does make it easier to DPS, I feel like, if there's not 2 targets, but... Okay, that's good. That's a much better pull.
I can do it. Don't worry about it.
You're always up for a challenge. I appreciate that.
Whatever gets this boss dead and me able to use my cooldowns.
It's more fun that way, I agree. Okay, I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom too. Get a couple more pulls there.
Is there actually benefit to there only being 1 target there? I figured there would be some benefit for there being a target there for melee or something to get like resources or whatever.
Wait, it's more the distraction. Like, even if somebody's eyes are
Right.
taken away for a
Okay.
second or whatever, each time the ad comes in, like, that's going to be DPS loss.
I get the sort of like psychological reason for it, but is there like a practical like actual gain for having a target there for anybody?
Convoke.
Yeah, the Convoke not going into the wrong target, that could be one right there.
I meant like the opposite. If there's like a benefit to like a melee having a second target next to them so they can get resources or something like that.
Yo, do you take damage when you get changed, or do you give damage to other people when you're changed and you're close to them? Besides the red shit coming in back of you.
What do you mean by
Or is it only the red shit on the ground?
You only take damage if you're further than 8 yards.
Okay, so it's not like they're taking damage, unneeded damage, because they're close to each other.
No.
it's from you too
They're
far.
either take damage from the AoE or they're too far. That's it.
All right, makes sense. And or the red, makes sense. Okay.
Well, that's not even the AoE.
Or if he's doing the channel on them, that happens sometimes where it lines up.
Okay.
Or the not Darker
or the drain thing.
Drain essence. Why that 1 week where I linked will tell you not to jump when drain essence is going out because it will kill people later in the fight.
In the first 2 minutes of the fight, is there anybody healer wise using externals on single targets, or is it cool if I call for them to try to make this easier?
You can call for externals. I typically do it on a tank when I feel it's scary for them.
I was saying, I'm just making sure there's no other reason you're using it here, so I'm not like taking
Realistically,
away.
if nobody fucks up the recital, then the only person who will need single target cooldowns ever will be you.
All right.
I'm also gonna pick up mirror.
So we have two pain suppressions and 1 wings.
2 wings and 1 pain suppression.
Oh yeah. Quite holy. So I'm not used to you being holy. It's a weird sensation.
Okay, so I don't know if there was talk after I heard you say something about having bosses stacked or not. Like, yeah, it's a couple of items and things in the game that like they would split if they were on 2 targets, and we don't want any damage on 1 target. So I do think this is the best way to handle this first phase. But then obviously when there's only 2 bosses, that won't be as important. But yeah, so I think this is the right play. Okay, recheck. Eat up, guys. A lot of people need food.
I know it doesn't seem like it, guys. We are progressing. We're doing
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, I mean, part of this progression is just going to be learning these mechanics like as they happen. So it's tougher. It's one of those fights that there's a lot going on at times. So it's going to get a lot worse. But for now, we got to master what we have in front of us.
Yeah, this switch is good too, because later on I'll probably be kiting those like dangerous tank ads, so I might as well be in a defensive setup regardless.
Sure.
I
I figured
would just
this
say,
transition
like,
over.
This is a very like coordination of like cooldowns fight. So the DPS, if you can get used to using your personals proactively, consistently at the same times, like that will also help a lot on progression. Knowing when mechanics or jumps or whatever that you can use your cooldowns and trying to get the most out of them is going to make a big difference over the course of the fight.
Once we figure out the run, everything's gonna fall into place. Let's go.
Here we go.
All realities, all dimensions are open.
How dare you invade my property in such dreadful attire?
Beware.
Jumps.
Straight right.
It's recital now, guys. Be ready. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Make the right decisions.
Thick GS me.
Beware.
You have a 1 minute cooldown if it doesn't use.
Whoever the back
No, I can
circle
take it.
started out like
Okay, that's
far
it.
enough
Just
where
wipe it up.
it's taking damage.
Please, guys, let's get this done every time, okay? We cannot. I don't. This is not fun at all, honestly, to be wiping into that mechanic. Like, you guys know this mechanic is gonna happen like fucking every single phase, like multiple times, right? The fact that we're dying to it the first fucking time it comes out is fucking bad. You guys got to get better. There's no reason to be dying there. It's gonna happen a lot. Way harder fucking parts of the fight. Let's wipe it up.
There's no need to. Like, I was just curious because I was just for my mental timings of when you're gonna have it up or not. Cosmic Ripple, I'm guessing, is doing something for you.
Not really, honestly. There's most of the time that it goes off, everybody's at full health on this fight. So.
Well, if you can do it, yeah, because I'm using it for the healing bonus. I don't really care about the cheat death part.
Anytime I can get value out of that talent, it's way better. Cosmic Ripple you just take because there's nothing else to do with that talent. Check.
You have the conduit for increased GS.
No. But it shouldn't be. It might be important.
So how this should look like, and I see a situation where somebody didn't move fast enough off the bat and they're stutter stepping while they're in the pools, and your melee, for example, how this should look like is ranges on the outside, melees nearest to the boss. You're all stacking the melee people and stutter stepping together. Essentially, you're holding hands with the people on the outside, and you just keep going around in a circle. That's it. Imagine that, and you're golden. For the people that realize that you didn't move fast enough, catch up to the melee that you're supposed to be at, and then just start stutter stepping because they're not going to stop for you. So you catch up, then start stutter stepping with the rest of the melee.
Yeah,
Essentially,
that's the good thing about this is like if you do fall behind, you can recover, but you cannot go ahead. That's the thing. If you're behind, it's easy. If you're ahead, it's a wipe. Okay, so to be behind is fine, but you have to react. You can't get hit by the first fucking mechanic and get one shot. You know what I mean? This is way too often for this to be having this many problems this late into the progression. So please, let's get going on this. So every pull we can start making progress. We have a lot. This is a fucking 10-minute fight. We're barely getting 2 minutes into it most pulls. Here's a ready check.
I guess my question is, how do we teach everybody to go at the same speed? Because like that pull, I missed the first 4 puddles, and then people just ran past me and fucking killed me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like other than trying to say something that will make it audibly noticeable, it's just you have to know the mechanic. You have to have like this knowledge ahead of the time that you do the fight, and that's it. So hopefully tonight is now that baseline. We won't have this issue ever again. But, you know, these things are something that are can't teach you. You have to know what you need to do on that mechanic. I could try my best to be like, move. Like, I don't think that's even going to help, honestly. So you just need to know where you're at in the progression of the running. And you need to be with your partner. And you need to be making consistent movements, not jerky, you know, fast, slow, fast, something like that. It's really not that hard, honestly. Here we go.
So one thing with Morgrain's suggestion, I don't know how you would do this, but would be you'd mark one melee, you'd mark one range, and they're the trendsetters, they're the pacers. You just stay with them around in a circle.
It's like symbols on all the people that have it. So
well,
here we go.
Don't know, but that might be something to look into, having a pace setter.
Ambitious Vic, you think they know how to treat women?
No, I don't. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh, well then carry on.
Jumps.
Beware.
Okay, recitals next, guys. Please be ready for mechanics here. I'm not sure we should even continue, honestly, at this point. Seems like a complete waste of time.
I don't know. Beware. I just feel like all kinds of people are moving too fast. So many times we run back into the stack group, which shouldn't even be a concern.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be close. You shouldn't even be 75% of the around the circle. If that's happening, you guys are starting too close to the boss or something. I don't know.
No, if you watch when people who know what they're doing does it, they end at around 70-75%, like you're saying.
I know that. I'm just not sure why it's so different.
Some people might not be stutter stepping as hard as others. They might be holding down, stopping, holding down, stopping. You can literally just mash your strafe key.
Yeah, like I said, I guess I'll try to make maybe a video or something to explain it. I don't know, but like this is actually so fucking easy. It's insane. You literally just press your A and E key, like just smash the 2 keys. That's it. You fucking run around in a small circle, and you're done. Phase, the mechanic's over. Press it 10 times, and the fight's over.
So at this point, I think we're not progressing. I would say for those people that are running, don't DPS. We're not doing well. We need to stop DPSing and focus on the movements.
If they're not DPSing, they can just make a bigger circle. Then
exactly.
No matter what they do,
exactly,
they won't kill us.
You need to stop DPSing. You need to focus on movement. For the people that are running, please do not DPS.
I mean, I understand the sentiment, but we're gonna go from we're not progressing to now we will definitely not progress because we won't make the push.
Yeah,
I mean,
even if we do it correctly, if we're not DPSing, then we're wiping 2 seconds later to the second attendant coming out.
So do we want to order a big bunch of Get Good off Amazon for the raid then, or?
Got a long work ahead of us here, guys. Please don't make it. You guys have to just be ready for this, okay? That's all I ask, all right? We're carrying a few right now. It's not good, so please stop being carried. If you have some way to survive and cheat through the mechanic, do that. But we can't keep having the same 4 people die every pull. It's just complete waste of fucking time. Here we go. Rick. Okay, here we go.
You were not on the guest list.
Back left.
guys.
Jix and I have a Cario.
You GS me?
Okay, here's the recital, guys. Let's go. Let's get this done.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight. We had a rocky week. I don't want to keep wasting time on this. Make sure you guys are all watching videos this weekend, okay? We need to get this done. We can't keep having half the raid doing it right and half the raid doing it wrong. But
So
we
is
had...
there any reason... Oh, come on, bud.
It's fine. Say whatever you want.
Is there any reason all 4 can't stack on each other? Does anyone know?
There is not.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
It's not supposed to
The way
happen.
we fixed it for our raid is somehow this happens where one person gets marked and that's the movement person. So all the other people are going on his trend, on his heartbeat. But
I
it's
can't
not.
mark somebody
That's
that
how
quickly, dude.
I know,
So if you
but
want to do
it'd
it...
be like a week or something.
Mark somebody, like,
That's
have
how you
it
fix the
individually
situation.
have
You can just
somebody
mark me and I can do
pick
it literally
and
every
mark
time.
every single time throughout this, like, 10-minute encounter. This happens, like, 20 plus times.
You could just leave me marked and I could always do it with them. It's not going to be that big of a deal to me. I can switch to fire and just scorch the whole thing.
Can we all go back into the room just, well, really quick? I
No.
was gonna say, so it's 8 seconds at 0.5 seconds, and we are circling the boss on a square. So like the movement speed you should be doing is on one like flat of the square. You should be doing 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one at the next corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one at the next corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one at the next corner. Like you're dropping 16 puddles over the course of the debuff.
Just please get better, guys, okay? We had a very bad week, and a lot of you guys seem to be checked out now. I want to clear this fucking raid tier. We have a lot of potential to do this, okay? So we can't have more weeks like this. Good work everywhere else, but that fucking Artificer and that showing on that Dark Recital mechanic is not impressive. Let's get better at that. We'll make some really nice progress this year.
I think we did pretty good on Artificer. Then again, I was only here for 2 pulls of it.
Spent an hour and a half on that last night.
Not fun.
I said you watched it back.
I did, but I put it out of my memory.
That's why you're in the stupor.